night in the grove of the Moon Garden, with friends and fire and games and chases. Statues, animals, trees are all creeping in purple-black unlight. A whole society of unusual. The world swirls. Time is dancing in the darkness. Ghostly giggles float from the maze. The violet fire in your eyes sets free your imagination to conjure visions and sounds, and smells and textures and tastes. And the breeze pours them all together into a new cocktail that you drink through the medium of a laughing teapot. The grassy earth beneath your feet laughs. The moon turns his beams to you and laughs. The wind caresses your face and laughs. Time laughs and you laugh with her. And the rose bushes grow and twist to point the direction deep into the back of your own dreams. Pauperganda.
Hey everybody, yeah, it was Creepy Fun 18. Thank you for noticing, because we're playing the creepy deck, Golgari. So I wanted to come up with an intro that was a little, you know, kind of pre-Halloween sort of thing. So this is my Golgari Retrace list. I'm just loving this stuff. Thank you for that, Nimchimsky, Shibrazamon, and Zinkown. All right, so yeah, we've got 2 Ash Barrens in this list. We've got 24 lands total, so keep up. 2 Bojuka Bogs, 3 Wilds, 2 Forests, 3 Rot Farms, 4 Jungle Hollows, 2 Quicksands, and the rest round out as basic mountains, I should say. Our Gurmag Angler's a 1. We have 2 Raven's Crime, and we have 2 Syphon Life to go along with the moniker of Retrace. Other than that, we've got 3 Edicts. You'll notice a lot of things coming with the graveyard. 3 Grim Discoveries, 3 Moment's Peace Main, which is a little defensive, but you'll see. 3 Mulch. There used to be 4, but too early. I didn't like drawing this because I had to discard stuff, even though we have a lot of discard outlets. It wasn't optimal. 3 Satyr Wayfinders, which set up our graveyard, can kind of turn on our Dredge mechanic, which we've got 1 of these, 4 of these, kind of the pillar of the deck. Mid to late game, you're able to go get back all these lands and just start either shredding their hand or gaining a bunch of life and eating their life. Excuse me, too much carbonation. 4 Pulse of Murasa. This used to be 3, but it's just a catch-all. This deck is all about getting lands or creatures back from your yard. This does them both with a really nice upside. 2 Syphon Life, 4 Stinkweed, and 3 Crypt Rats main, which really serves a lot of double duty against like elves and such. So the chat's zipping by me here. Everybody all set? All right. Yeah, Tilling Treefolk is the key. I've loved this card for a long time. Never really built around it. So I just kind of put this together, and it kept winning, but that's like the gathering tournament room crowd. So we might crash burn today, but we're playing rogue nonetheless. In our sideboard, we got 2 Fume Spitters, 3rd Raven's Crime, 2 Doomblades. We have 3 Macabre, because we can bring stuff back, so 4 seemed a little redundant. I did beat Reanimator just the other day. The 3rd Syphon Life. If we're going against burn, there's different times you want to go with Raven's Crime or Syphon, or both. We have this dude, Fangrim Marauder, to gain hideous amounts of life against affinity and such. In case we draw too much or dredge too much, we've got this to catch, and if they counter it, we go get it again with Grim Discovery and such. 2 of these guys just to kind of catch all enchantment hate and have a big fatty, and round it out with Scattershot Archer. So how many black sources? Let's see, 1, 2, well, there's quite a few. The deck list will be on the thing, so don't want to slow things down too much. Let's see if we can hopefully win a few here and we don't have extremely long queues. Yeah, a lot of that intro is courtesy of Hendrix Gin. They've got some amazing artists over there, and that thing felt very Golgari, so that was all good there. Hope everybody's had a great week. I've had a lot of breakthroughs with the employment situation. I just had a really nice long interview today with one of the major companies in the U.S., so hopefully that goes over well, and looking for my next breakthrough career, whatever you want to call it, mood. I guess while we're waiting, boy, we got bouncy screen forever here. Let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 12. And we've got another 4, 16, and then 2 more for 20 total black mana symbols, if that answers your question, so Razaban. Everything looking and sounding good, guys? Let me know. And sorry about having a roll there, Fun 18. It was just at the beginning of the show, the worst thing you can do is either chat with me or especially trade me, because I'm double checking all my things and I'm like, and it forces you to respond and play. So that part's frustrating, but not as frustrating as a bouncing screen. All right. We want to play first. 24 lands. I'm going to be crying pretty loudly if we get mana screwed a lot, because that should not happen with almost half your deck being lands. That being said, we'll see. We'll lead off with this. Probably dropping a Wayfinder. We've got some early removal. Looks like we're up against something of the Forest Persuasion. Thank you for that, Shurazaman. I think I might just opt to kill this. Slow the roll up against Stompy here. I'm just going to keep up tempo, try to maybe force him to overextend, and then that'll make Rats relevant, even though we've got 2 of them. It feels pretty good. I faced Stompy twice. Don't know where my pencil went. That's why I'm looking around like an idiot. Maybe I dropped it. Oh, there we are. Okay. And got it both times, so that's cool. Let's drop this dude. Turn on our yard, see what we can see. Rot Farm's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll go Rot Farm on that one. You could easily pick up the Quicksand. I like running Quicksands in this because you're able to chop down ninjas and pit sulks and such, and then just keep bringing them back. So, Soap Drop. No. Matador Actual. Hey-oh. We're rolling with today Golgari Retrace. No idea how this is going to do. Like I said, I play really well on the Gathering tournament, and I just got too sleepy and went to bed, but I was 3-0 when I left. Faced off against this deck, Stompy twice, so there's that. I mean, we've got Stinkweeds and Crypt Rats against this. With the land count where it is, Chainer's Edict gets flashed back pretty often. That being said, now we're missing our Quicksand, right? If we get our you-know-who, Tilling Treefolk, card frame in question, we'll have to bring that back up to speed. Okay. Let me go... Well, I could bring that back. I can bring back... yeah, check this out. I think we can Grim Discovery right now for the Wayfinder and the Quicksand. We'll go... Well, I want to pay this and this, and then have it ask me so I can pay this, float the green. We'll drop a Swamp for surprise value. Next turn, I want to play the Crypt Rat. Right now, I just want blocking stuff. We reset our board with... Yep, there's our nice big full hand. And we got some blockers, at least for the time being. And here we go. I'm not quite sure. We got the Golgari Southern Grill commercial obviously queued up today. And Burning Man has claimed Little Fight for another day. So I don't think he's going to be joining us unless there's some miracle of Playa technology with internet and such. At least make him use a turn here. What we don't want to see here is maybe like a Hunger on his Silhana, getting out of range of early Rats. For right now, we're just soaking up damage, setting up our board position. We'll be able to trip Rats for a bit. That's what we didn't want to see. We've got the life gain to probably stay with it. A little bit overextension here. We'll be able to turn on all the goods. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, we're still kind of one away from that, aren't we? Yeah, I could play that. Trip it. Doesn't get us much. Really needed a basic to show up there. Yeah, Quicksands are great, but I kind of want to develop. Yeah, we can stall here. Maybe even cast here and hold out. Can block Quicksand the Pit Sulk or the River Boa. Not going to be able to regenerate that now that he knows the Rats are out. Not quite sure. Ruzmov, good to see you. Yeah, recurring Quicksands are even better. So that's a bit of the theory here. One land in their hand. They drop the goods. They expect just a Silhana attack here. Alright. There's that. Well, let's get rid of this dude while regeneration's not going to work there. We can respawn with a Crypt Rat trigger, even though we've got another one in the yard. Taking some damage here. Can't block nothing. And maybe he's got a vines, but at that point he's only going to be able to save one thing. What do we got here? He's tapping mana. Double guessing a bluff maybe? I don't know. Typing in the dark. Alright. Well, obviously we should probably attack first since we can't block anything here. Get in some damage on our own terms. Attack. I'm thinking we could cycle the Ash Barrens, play the land, float the green. No, the green's going to be the thing we float with so that we can actually respond with that a few times. So let me try that out. Cycle this using green. Go grab a swamp. Be nice if one of our Murasa showed up to kind of reset our life a little bit here. We're going to be hurting a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me go 2 first of all. I'm going to stretch it out, and then I'm going to activate them again just in case there's a little bit of a vines trick. A lot of ways around it, but might as well divvy up the damage. Hopefully these all work. 2, 4, 5. Next turn we're on 6. Let's see. Alright. Bad news, we're at 5 life. He's got an aggressive deck, but we've got removal. Hopefully we can slow roll him a little bit or draw one of our 4 Pulse of Murasas and reset the board here. There's that. Alright. I expect this doesn't go into anything. Is he on just another land? Or it could be an Elephant Guide. That'd probably be the worst case scenario. And there it is. Now his worst case scenario is us drawing a whatchamacallit. Doesn't have trample yet, so we're alright. Another Edict. Come on, Edict. Nope. Alright. Well, we're going to have to use our dude for blocking. Look in the yard real quick. Chill out, chill out. Be alright. Drop this. Go like this. Play it calm. We got this. 2, 4, 6. Next turn we can Edict, so hopefully he doesn't draw Rancor. That would really suck. For right now we just got to use this dude as a pawn. We'll get him back with something. Yeah, we really want a Retrace to show up. We're halfway through our deck. We've got 4 spells that do it, and they're not here. So probably worst case scenario here. He drops Kalani Garden or something. Eats up our Edict food. We're going to block here. Hope for the best. We're still alive. Does he got a creature behind it? If he does, we're pretty toast. That bites pretty hard. Stinkweed would be nice. Not that. Okay, I'm not even going to show him what else we got. Down a game to Stompy. That's when I did play it on last week. It was a win-win-win-win. It seemed like a pretty easy one, but I think we'll all admit got a little flooded there. Doomblades would be nice. I think Fume Spitter is a bit overkill, except we did see it is good against Quarian and such, but I'm thinking I'm going to lose Raven's Crime, 1 Syphon. I want to go kind of at. We've already got Moment's Peace in the yard. One of these might be good against, what do you call, not Rancor, but the Elephant Guide, and it's a big 4/4, so it's alright. I think we'll have it. We got pretty flooded there. Our Treefolks didn't show up. Our Murasas didn't show up. Moment's Peace didn't show up. Land sure did. And there you have it. So, Fume Spitter better than Crimes? Yeah, I just don't. I'm a little worried about, I can see a scenario where I'm about to Edict and I want to make sure he's hellbent. But I think you're right. Overall, we'll bring one back. Might even go with another Wickerburrow. Actually, I'm going to go with a Syphon there just to eat his life. And I think we're good. Let's do it. Hopefully we get into WW after this and rock it up. Good times. Boy, it has been a mild August. I know I was bitching about the heat in July, but it has... Oops, I got 61 cards. What am I doing? What a fool. All right. Throw this back and we'll go like this. yeah, it's been just super mild, feeling like November weather here. It's actually been pretty chilly at night. So, yeah, sorry, Ninchimsky. I'm losing my focus. I've been in love with Golgari Brownscale. Even outside of Tortured Existence decks, I took my RG Tempo list out and I started running all 4 of these. They're just a good beater if you're running heavy green. And man, they give black fits. They're just like, Edict. All right, next turn it's back. Edict. Next turn it's back. Just keep rinse repeating. Pretty good times. All right. Few less lands this time would be a nice feature. And we have 1 land. All right, we've got to mulligan that. Ooh, I'm going to have to mulligan this. You guys see a pattern here? Oh my gosh, 24 lands. All right, we're down to this many. We will keep. There's a niche for everyone. Quicksand is good, but I don't really want to see a land here. I'm going to toss this. We need answers, not 1-for-1s that kind of stultify turn here. So we'll bring this out, trip it for green. Probably the only time we're going to do this. There's only 2 basic greens in our list, and we'll go from here. So I want you to keep this in mind if we lose this. This is an excuses man coming. This is we got horrifically flooded in the first game, and then you saw what happened there. We mulled the 4. That's pretty pathetic. First time for everything, I guess, but sucks when it's always on Twitch. Let's see. Quicksand's pretty good here. Ooh, really like that, but maybe we'll get our Murasa coming in here. Colors are right. We'll grab Quicksand. Hope for the best. Okay, here we are. 11 Retrace. Now, to block or not to block? That is the question. I think we're going to block here. I'm more afraid of a Pit Sulk heavy opener than a Hunger the Howl pack. And I can have options of getting stuff if we draw any parts of our deck, like Pulse of Murasa or Grim Discoveries and such. Hopefully he's got 2 Pit Sulks in his hand and he's like, God darn it. There's a 1 for a 1/1, which usually screams he's got a handful of Rancors and Elephant Guides. Or he's just going to hunger it right now. There she goes. Could have been better, could have been worse. All right, we'll drop here. Land is not what we wanted to draw. It would have been nice to have in our opening 7 or 6 or 5 like we did in game 1. Immediately in survival range already. There's just no... we're looking at only lands in our hands. So, yeah, I'm thinking that too, Shiraz. I'm trying not to sound like a whiner here, but that's a pretty ridiculous 2-draw step. We have so many 4-ofs, and we're not seeing any of them. And there's another land. Okay, we've only got a few turns here, unless, you know, we have Moment's Peace too. It's a lot of things we got. We just keep drawing lands. This deck needs a lot. I've actually, even given this game and how frustrated I am right now, I've considered making the land count 25, not 24, because the deck usually shows up. You usually get things, not just lands. Or, let's see if we can at least... Might have been a misplay. I probably should have gone for the Pit Sulk there. Already at 10 life. 1 vines and we're dead. First time for everything. I was actually hoping we'd run into Stompy, and I'm going to eat my words. And I don't know how you beat draws like this, guys. I'm just going to roll right into game 2 and try to keep my attitude up, because that's an anomaly, I promise you. We shall see. All right, cool, cool, cool. Already down. Let's just jump in, erase that frown, and hopefully get down with some winnings. Yeah, I probably played this deck around the 20 to 30 time range. I still haven't taken it. This is the first official tournament that I've paid to enter into has gone on. But yeah, it's... What have I've lost to... oh, here we are. Early on, one of the earlier designs. That kind of doesn't count, though. That's why you modify things. But it actually lost to RDW once. Boy, with 24 lands, you'd think we would... That's the way we're rolling. I'm going to mulligan this if we don't draw a land. I mean, we got Mulch right there. Going to be able to trip up everything, but it's supposed to have about 2 on our opener. That's better. Still a little clunky. Already got one. We'll throw that on the bottom. But hey, 1 mulligan's fine. I don't want to go to 4 again. That was ridiculous. All right. I'm not gonna curse myself because the last time I played this, I played it 2 times and I've gotten it 2-0, 2-0. But if the curse from last round continues, that's a bad omen. Rainmaker Luke, pretty good tournament regular. Snaps in the house. Stinkweed's not going to be as effective with that showing up. Other than that, though, in the Crypt Rats, if our stuff gets snapped, we kind of like it. All right. Let me see here. Bring that up. All right. Well, Syphon will add some quality here. I'm going to save that to cycle for right now. I'm going to try to go get some swamps or turn on our yard a little bit. Hopefully we don't get met with a daze. Nope. All right. We'll do this. Molten Grims in the yard. There's been better things, but hopefully our Stinkweed's going to get bounced. We're probably going to take 3 or 4 more than we need to. We don't have... Well, we do have recursion, so that's why I'm going to block. Especially if he's got a ninja. We're able to go get our swamp and our Wayfinder back. At least asking him for a hard counter to do that. We already drew that, so... What's the play? What's the play? We're at 15 already. Like to keep blockers up. Let me go... Let me go like this, just in case he's got ninja food for the Aggro Bolus and can transform it. Go grab some more lands, and if not, we can trip the... Alright, Yard's got its creature count. That's cool. It'd be nice to... We got a Grim Discovery. Kind of want to get to a point where he's... Try to get him into getting counter happy with maybe Stinkweed. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's not the best thing to counter that. It just keeps coming back. But we're going to have to start eating his life here pretty soon or finding Murasa because we can't keep taking 3 a turn. So, all right. Well, this really isn't doing me any good. Alive. I'm not looking to bite him for 1 a turn. I'll keep that turned off. Alright. Definitely probably has a hard counter by now. So double Grim Discovery is a possibility. Unless he drops Island Fae. There's part of it. Nope. Alright. Forgot to cycle that. Bummer. Well, I'll play this. Let me go Grim Discovery. We're going to return both. Well, at this point, thinking Crypt Rat, Swamp. Probably get met with a counter. In that case is when we do it again. But then we're going to take 4 and be at 8. Law of averages. This deck will show up one of these games. Just doesn't seem like it's going to be anytime soon the way this is rolling. All right. 7 cards in hand. I don't really want a Grim Discovery again. Of course, we could trip the Stinkweed. I don't know if that's really going to get us much. I'll just cycle the Ash Barrens and hold out for ninja food. Alright, let's do that. Just keep expecting a ninja to turn over. Doesn't seem like our opponent's very counter happy, so hopefully there's... I know he's watched Pauperganda a few times, so... I know, everybody's so quiet in the chat and just biting, like, oh my god, what's going on? What is this? Curious play. He's probably, got the mutagenic. That's seeing an obvious Quicksand here. I'll give another Grim Discovery a chance. Oh, nope. I'll do this while I'm thinking about it. Still a little flustered from that game one trumping when it's like my deck wanted us to lose. Kind of asked for a better first round as far as my stat list goes, but hey. Yeah, I'm really liking it, Manic Fold. It's a little nerve-wracking against control and such, but it can really get insulting later on when you start doing the Treefolk dance. So he's got Snap Up. Just like that, one card away. Next turn's going to be a good turn. That being said, so if I do an Imp here, we don't even have to bring it back with Dredge. We could just cast it again next turn. Boy, we're going to be really down on life. Yeah, it is Shiraz when it works. So yeah, Murasa's in here, and would have been really nice to see it last game. Or just considering my options here, I don't want to take too much more damage. Next turn I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can go into Discovery. Play to land. Let's just keep our life going up. If he's got a counter, it's going to be silly to use it on a retrace spell. 4 Murasas. All we needed to see was 1 to keep in that first game, and we didn't. Game 1 was horrifically frustrating. So now, if we can keep that going, we're not taking as much damage, but it's unrealistic to think we're just going to sit back and siphon. We've got enough lands to kind of pull it off, but still about 2 moves away from a double spell, but he's probably got a double counter. All right. Definitely going to counter the rat because he knows we have it. So there's a big old fat counter spell waiting for us on that. Well, this is good for that. We're going to drop this. Next turn we've got the other. Let's see. Walk into a counter, or probably a snap with counter backup. And if that flips, we're at 2. Let us, I really want to do that double play of the Imp Rat. Let's cast this. We'll get Quicksand and Ash Barrens. Okay. Trial by fire. That's what I always say. Well, we'd have to discard one thing, but we can, let's make them use it. We'll grab another Treefolk. Be pitching some stuff here. Throw out the Barrens. Give ourselves a target. Blocking Rats, life gain. We've got Chainer's Edict. We went over the thing at the top of the show. Looks like it's not helping us much here. Nice full hand, but I'm pretty sure we're looking at double counter. All right, he's got Daze. Daze in the house. And we know he's got Snap and Daze and something else. Maybe he'll reveal another secret. Mutagenic. This is over. He's already got us here. So we're going to be losing our first game to Delver too. Not going to lie, it's not fun showing up with a new thing, all excited about it, and we have a first game like we did. And then this one's a lot closer, but again, I can't go higher on my Murasa count. They're just not showing up. And we gained 2 life there. Let's go. Scattershots in, Fume Spitters in, Raven's Crime in, Doomblade in. I'm going to take out my Chainer's Edicts. I have more spot upkeep removal. I like the 2 spots against control because it usually does ask for that hard counter. I'm going to lose 1 Syphon against this matchup. I'm more about destroying their hand and leaning on the pulses to pull us through. With Snap and such, I'm not even sure Angler should be in there. Could probably do with 1 less Treefolk. Things will be getting countered. This is a nice spell. Got to get rid of 2 cards here. Actually, lose a Brownscale. We technically have enough life. I mean, you don't want to go too overboard there. And I think one Grim Discovery. Yeah, he'll have the hard snap maybe. At least it'll put it to him and maybe protect our archers. He might be snapping those. That's kind of my theory too. But Grim Discovery is so good against our little dudes and early stuff. So I'm actually going to lay off of leaning on those and probably go with one less Wayfinder. I'd rather have the blocker. That or the mulch. That or the mulch. I'll just go down to 2 mulches and we'll go from here. I really like Grim Discovery bringing back Fume Spitter in a pinch. It's just such a easy play against this deck. Like if you get turn 3 or 4 and you don't really have a target, and ding ding, down goes another Delver. So that's usually what happens. Woohoo! But it's a lot of fun to play. Had quite a few successions when the lock happens. Here we are. Here we go again, guys. 24 lands in this. We'll mulligan that. I truly think there's like a ghost in the machine at this point. I know we had that power of positive thinking a while back, but this is maybe the opposite of that. It's like, good lordy. Oh, I see Ninchimsky. Did a slight version of that, but yeah, I probably could have gone better. We'll keep this. Yeah, we always want to see this. And because of that, I think we're going to lead with the wilds. I'll save the Jungle Hollow for later. We'll bring out our Scattershot as fast as we can, especially knowing he's on days. Probably drop the Swamp next turn, cycle the Barrens, and then we try not to worry about it after that. Here we go. See if our plan works. It's going to play around days a little bit. All about the swamps. Here we are. Treefolk's got his lunchtime meal planned, so that's cool. And I know it's GP Richmond's going on right now, so it's probably going to be a pretty quiet show in the aether. I know Little Fight's not even here too, so good week for that kind of stuff. Okay, well. I don't want to get eaten by a daze. I'm just going to play ultimate safe here. Just don't want to walk into a daze. Cool. I got that. I'm just going to cycle it now. We can block you-know-who all day long, unless he's got the big mutagenic spell. So got all the regulars, though. That's all that counts. I'm trying this new Stevia soda. Pretty damn good. It's weird. It says it's Coke, like, Coca-Cola, and you pour it out and it's just clear as a bell and 0 calories. A lot of the nutritionists I've been listening to are saying there's like 0 drawback to that, whereas aspartame, there's still a little debate. Like, I don't mind not blocking here. If he's got a ninja, he's kind of submitting to the scattershot play. Cool. And I'll just maybe bring out Treefolk. Yeah, this is usually how it kind of feels at the beginning pace of the game. Not that ridiculous happening the first time. Now we're kind of up against it. Now if we go grab that, we don't really have a play there. Well, this will take care of a ninja. And so will this. A little twofold. If he wants to start returning these things, that's fine. Let's see. Probably Ash Barrens are better at this point. Yeah. And we're not going to be really blocking with those. We can always trip the Quicksand. If he wants to block here, that's cool. We at least got a little bit of defense. Fortunately, Spellstutter is probably going to nix our scatter shot, so might want to save it for bait and bring out Mr. What am I trying to say? Crypt Rats. Hiya! I can't remember a more depressing start on this show. I was just like, suck it, Mr. Ideas. Let's see what he's got. Preordained shows up. Let's stay on top of the maintenance here. Miscreants out. Man, this is be so sweet if we found Crypt Rats here, or any of our recursion spells. That would be pretty sweet. Obviously, he is on. Let me cycle this for our last forest. In case he swings really hard. Let's bring this out. Use our opening here. We've got another one for Moment's Peace, but keep it up in case he's got days. Our 1-3 against his 1-3. Looking okay. Boy, that would have been optimal right then to have like a Grim Discovery for the Crypt Rat. Snaps in the house. Obvious target again, being the scatter shot. That's why maybe our Gurmag Angler will actually show up. That'd be pretty cool. No need for tears yet, Shiraz. Hopefully not. Did you see Saffron Oliver's Pauper Golgari Morbid deck around a month ago? I probably did. Feel free to send it to us at pauperganda@gmail.com. So, oh, yeah, that's true. Somebody's got to cry for me, right? My goodness. It's Worm, I tell you. They're against the signal. They want Pauperganda to go away. Alrighty. This is very strange playing here. Okay. Well, you got another snap. Let's see it. Let's bring in the Treefolk Man. Yeah, it'd be, I mean, imagine if we had one of our retrace spells right now, especially, I wonder if I should let this go. Sure, I'll pay for it. He's probably got the second one, that's why he's doing this. I just simply forgot there. I'm still, completely like, what the F, as far as that first match went. That was just outrageous. Alright, again, there would have been nice. Cost him a lot of tempo. He's got a lot of lands back in his hand. Kind of a one of. We drop a lot of recursion spells. 2 other Crypt Rats left. Plenty of swamps to do fun stuff with. Just want to keep them off cards. I go here. What sort of treachery is happening now? I didn't see him having a land floating there. That's strange. Well, we'll cycle this time. Yeah, I saw both days coming, but at that point, gosh, if you want to set yourself back tempo like that, that's cool. Be nice if Raven's Crime or something like that would show up. We could kind of rip his hand, but to what end? We don't really have anything to kind of push through other than a Moment's Peace at this point. We'll keep our Quicksand up for sure. Life's starting to become a thing. Bring out our dude again. Keep up 1 for that, 2 for that. This is going to be embarrassing if we drop 0-2 to Delver. Like I said, that and Stompy had a clean win record with prior to an hour ago. Zap that. Block here. We're going to take 6. It's getting steep. Kind of want to double block there. All we're going to be doing is killing a little sprite. Yeah, but a lot of our spells cost 2. He's already used 2 snaps. We'll go like this. Not looking good. Not looking good. I was thinking this was going to be like the longest show ever, because when the deck shows up and they they stick with it. It can be one of those you've only got 2 minutes left at the end of the game sort of decks. But heck, at this pace, we're running like RDW speed here, getting run over. Alrighty. This helps a little bit. Probably just going to be eating lands here. Our lands for his lands. Got to keep our I want to keep our life up, so I'm actually going to play this one. Well, Raven's Crime again. We've still got Moment's Peace. Not sure how much more crazy I want to go with that. Keep one back for a... Alright, well, got one critter. Yeah, this is looking grim. Probably going to be met with a hard counter. I'll do this before blockers just to make things easier. Let's see what he does first. Yep, that'd be the hard counter. Okay, so we're going to be taking 4 no matter what. So we've got a block here. Yeah, we can at least kill the fairy. Block, block, activate. Feeling pretty grim. He's probably, what, mutagenic here? Maybe not. At 2. Darby the wizard. Now, watch, we're going to draw a recursion or Crypt Rat. Hey, I have to admit, we really needed that. But we get back rat, we can only trip it once. Let's see a real way out of this. We'll be at 8. You know, the Treefolk might be the target here. Yowza, yowza, yowza. What do you guys think? This is rough. Treefolk will at least expose. We might be able to get our retrace life gain going and reset our hand a little bit with the Quicksands. I think that's the way to go. My initial knee-jerk response is Crypt Rats, but I think that's a way of helping our opponent pull it off here. So I'm going to go with Treefolk. And then we're going to play our Treefolk. Go get a Quicksand and some other good stuff. There's a Quicksand, and we'll say maybe Jungle Hollow. Okay. Yeah. Play this to eat one of those. Let's get rid of. He's got 2 cards in his hand. Couldn't we? Well, Shiraz, I was considering that Delver's going to flip, and then we'd be at 2 and holding a rat, and everything has 2 toughness, so I didn't want to go that route. Yeah, because of that ponder. Six in the air. Won't get you there. Yeah, he's digging for that mutagenic. If he's got any left, I don't know if you'd keep him in or not. Yep, there it is. All right, guys. Well, we're big-time losers here starting out. Lose, 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 lose. That really blows. Very embarrassing. I'm just going to keep pushing through because I like the deck. Boom, boom, boom. And the program makes me hold on the loss. Stare at this, you silly idea man. All right. Here we go. I would have bet somebody some pretty heavy ticks that I wouldn't have be on my 3rd round within the hour. That's crazy. Apologies for the deck not showing up. I've kind of half punted with a missed Barrens play, I think, but other than that, all right, here's kind of an okay draw depending on what we're up against. Watch, it's like Tron and we've got like this anti-critter hand. think I used to run 1 fountain in this, or even 2, and I just, with so many Murasas and stuff, it was like, it wasn't worth the mana screw that was happening. I think 1 in 4 or 5 games early on, but. Alright. We could still go 3-2. I just have to win out. Man, as bruised as my mood is right now, it's not looking good. I won't lie. Can we get a revenge game, please? Alright. This feels a little better. We've got life. We've got 3 cards that Delver hates. Yeah, we'll go over the list again. Win, lose, or draw. Active word on lose. Alright, another Rot Farm. Drop this. Bring this up. You could argue Quicksand there. I just really want to make sure to hit my rats if he's mana screwed, or trips a ninja, rather than getting down a land, even though we have so many ways to get lands back. And I've had a lot of graveyard hate games 2 and 3, and it hurts a little bit, but there's just so many ways to fill up your yard, and you don't need a specific number of cards in your yard. You just kind of keep things going. And oh, I really want to beat this guy now. White border. Gotta go. Gots to go. Alright. I'm thinking. Let's turn on our yard. So we at least have a Murasa target. Wants to counter this, we'll just bring it back. Kind of the dilemma. It's probably holding the snap or something, I'm not sure. Or he's just bluffing. I made a Delver list once that just was all aggro, didn't have any counter magic in it. So you do moves like that. You're like, tap 2, let me think about it. Nah, I guess I'll allow it. And all you got is a bit of bounce and a lot of boom. Come on, suck it. Alright. I almost wanted that to go down. Well, I doubt there's any echoing shenanigans going on. How you like them apples? Let's drop here. I'm not even going to attack. He's probably got snap. I'll start attack next turn. Drop rats, siphon. This is kind of usually what has been happening. I mean, I've only played Delver, I think, 2 times, but both times were 2-0, 2-0, so I was feeling pretty good today, and then, well, we just saw what happened. Sometimes it doesn't work. Good old Stinkweed shows up and says, the roadblock of the sky. Good times. So now with Pulse of Murasa, I don't really mind if Crypt Rats gets countered here. Although, yeah, I'll just go get it back next turn. Drop the Quicksand and we'll be off. This guy's probably like, is this like an anti-Delver deck? What is going on? Big old fat counter spell. Be nice to have our graveyard package there, but guess not. Just gonna stay back. That is Psycho Warfare, says. Could be fun, that's for sure. Shrazmon's usually pretty good at monitoring that. But I guess all you need is a different account name, and it's one bad thing about having a very steady start time. Would explain a lot of the horrific anomalies and the percentages of stuff that's like in that. Well, I guess that wasn't really any player. That was just the program in that very first game. That was outrageous. Would we absolute screw to absolute flood to absolute screw to mulligan to 4? I was like, whoa! Good luck coming back from that. All right. Well, you think he's got another? If he does, we've got another. Hi there. Doink. Yeah, why not? Might as well do it while I'm going to hold down control. Just make sure we've got things. I just don't want those dudes flipping over. Zip. We'll hit it for 1. In case he's got a mutagenic, we'll hit it again. Maybe not with Stinkweeds. Yeah, just going to kind of slow roll this. Played our land. Yeah, one of them nice revenge games, right? I'm just a little afraid of it. I don't think one's worth the tempo swing of we'll see. I'll probably start attacking next turn. Be nice if our tree folk showed up. Got Murasa in house. We're gonna have anti-ninja insurance here in the Quicksand. Gonna go like this and start eating some life. Jump. Alright. Well, Murasa, end of his turn. Upkeep, however you want to say it. We've already got a Crypt Rats. Might be worth... Nah. Crypt Rats is always good. Probably. And Chimsky, I wouldn't bet against that. That's pretty realistic. Go get this back. Always love doing stuff at the end of a control player's turn. Yeah, we'll have to win out in the deck. We'll have to show up. That's for sure. Days? Okay. Days is sure making a comeback lately. Hard cast Days, probably. It's like, is this the same opponent? We're just getting better draws? Nope. It's fine with me. Yeehaw. What do you think? What do you think? Let's drop the rats, try to get a hard counter. Alright. So if he's got anything, it's probably... Let's try to go after his hand here. Rock here. Rock here. We got one left over. Where was Days then, right? I'll attack. So I think you could see enough of the deck so far now. You could see why it's really favored against Stumpy or like Delver. But what did we just lose to? Stumpy and Delver. Alright. Here's a neat scenario. It's another, going to ask at least for a hard counter here. We'll return both. We'll grab a Crypt Rat and a Bog. Alright. I've already got the Crypt Rat. Let us, Let's just start eating their life. What do you think? Usually I do the opposite, but let's go. Oops. No, don't attack. Don't attack. Don't attack. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, both Days is against a deck with a lot of land and kind of the mid game, and one of them turns up relevant, but just don't know. Early on, it is a brutal card, but boy, later on, so he's probably got mutagenic here. Considering an alpha swing and then just wiping the board. Got another Crypt Rat. Just want to have something that I can pull out of my yard, though. He's got 4 cards in his hand. We've only seen one hard counter so far. There's that. And I've still got answers for Days in the form of just blocking if I have to. Or lightning bolting a turn with black mana. That can't be prevented. 2 of it anyway. Two-thirds lightning bolt. Oh, and I was thinking of doing a new commercial based on like a Simic University. So if you got any cute little taglines or ideas, feel free to send them at pauperganda@gmail.com. I am, after all, only one dude behind the scenes trying to entertain you all at least once a week. So I need all the help I can get. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, here we are. Mulching. Kind of a must counter. Alright, that's interesting. up the rats. We'll grab a hollow. Not that good, but Moment's Peace goes in the yard. That feels kind of good. Let's actually let's just play our dude. Whoop! And at this stage, I think we can just attack. I'll just go forward. Pop the rat! I'm sure that phrase was said in the medieval days. My son showed me a cool diagram. It was just of the world. It had all these little dots on it, and his professor gave it to him to ask him to, you know, kind of guess what this is showing. And all these dots were located around Germany, Europe, really dense. And then it spread out, and then there was like 4 or 5 in America, a couple in the middle of the ocean, 1 or 2 in Australia. And hold on, let's make this not even count. And so what ended up, I guessed bubonic plague, and I know I just brought that up. That's why I'm bringing it up. But it ended up being the number of Americans who thought where the Ukraine was. It was just like some of the guesses, you know, middle of the ocean or Australia. You're just like, yikes! Nice education system. 3 there, 2 here. I mean, we've got like this rats play. I'm just going to Syphon his life. I just kind of win next turn. If I attack with both, yeah, he's got a block. Otherwise, I just rats now. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty insulting for the from the American perspective, but I don't doubt it. There's a lot better ways to learn, especially my generation, boys. Kids now, they're learning a little bit better, but it could still always be better. You like Moment's Peace here, just to... Why not? Got a counter? Got another daze? Use it now on your turn, please. No card for you. Some super snap shenanigans going down, maybe. We get to untap, we win for sure. I'm sure he's not going to let us. Alright, cool. Hey, look at that. It's a win. It's a revenge win. Feels even sweeter. Alright. Again, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Wickleboro might be kind of nice, seeing that they had multiple you-know-whos. I'm going to take out the edicts, like spot removal against this. I'm going to take out a mulch, leave in our Grim Discoveries this time. Take out 2 mulches. Brownscale, great ninja blocker, great life gainer, but little slow against what we're after here. This is like if I'm going against like Dimir or Tron and they want to play their lands, I love Raven's Crime. Delver, it's kind of a toss-up. There's games where you can just eviscerate their hand with Raven's Crime, but if you don't have removal, your rats or your scatter shots out, it can feel a little lackluster, like it late, but they tend to just pitch islands to it. So I'm thinking to lose it. At least 1. Keep 1. We still got the 2 here. And being that we're leaning pretty heavily on Retrace to win, Gurmag Angler's been pretty quiet. We haven't seen him show up. But that's why I kind of like to run 2 in case they've got any sort of graveyard tricks. You're able to at least still have an out. So let's see. So we're only running 1 mulch. We've got a lot of catchbacks. Yeah, mulch went from 4, and then when I had it opening, I'm like, you know what? This really isn't that great unless I'm really I like mulligan down to 3. Then it's awesome, and then you grab like a bunch of lands, set up everything. But correct answer might even be 2. Not sure. And we'll do our little superstitious shuffle. Make sure to tell the shuffler to suck it. All right. Yeah, I looked into Grizzly Savage, Commune with the Gods, all the fixins. Let's go from here. Yeah, if you knew everybody's just on control and hard counters, and obviously that would be probably the way to go. One less card, but you can end of turn it because it's an instant. A little bit more hard on the mana requirements, though. We probably could have lost Moment's Peace. He thought, that is intense, yo. Yeah, well, we'll just rewind and watch the last 2 games. You'll think the deck sucks, yo. All right, we'll keep this a little slow start. Don't want to see Delver, flip, flip. Wait, that's impossible. But even if we do, we'll be able to have a Moment's Peace out of it. Surprisingly, when I leave these in, they just show up. It's kind of like Days. It's like middle of the game. It's like you're playing against a deck that's not that aggressive, but hey, Moment's Peace bought you some crucial turns. This is kind of a fog deck in respect to that. It's all about kind of waiting and seeing. It's an optimum start from our opponent. Let's see if we can match him. Fume Spitter would be nice top deck. No. Well, in this case, given that we have so much green, I think I'm just going to trip this for green. And we'll try to maybe Doomblade on upkeep to at least ask for a hard counter. That's the theory anyway. Hopefully it's not met with Dispel. There's a Preordain. Preordaining a smooth draw. Tells you a lot what they do here. If they preordain, probably got a Fey heavy hand, maybe with a Dispel. If they don't, alright, that's cool. Oh, actually, that'll hurt us a bit. We've got Murasa and Treefolk in hand, so that kind of sucks. But most of the time they have to just trip it right then and there for it to kind of go online. Or that's why Mulch would be very good there. A Fire Husk. Okay. Cool. Didn't expect to see that. Probably signaling he's got a ninja in his hand and he doesn't want to flip the Aberration. Alright. It's got a Preordain in hand and 2 other cards. See, sometimes why I want even more cards. I'm not quite sure if Rot Farm's even the best in theory, you know. You want to start returning stuff and being as flexible as you can, but I oftentimes would really like more basics. Too many come into play taps. Of course, that's the aggro player in me there. Alright, well that's pretty good. It'll at least really turn on the power of Relic depending on what we turn over. I just think we need a Doomblade here, don't you guys? Worst case scenario, up a Doomblade here, we get dazed. He drops land, sits back, counter war. Yeah. I'm just going to try to main phase here. If he had any simple plays here, what do we got? Can you save it with a daze? Nope. We already played a land. Buys us a lot more time. That way, if he does have ninja, it's going to be a lot more tempted to slow roll this. Then we're going to be able to bring out our tilling and just probably not use it, but just block with it. Force removal, force bounce, force something. I didn't want to walk into a counter there, Manifold. Dismiss here. We'll move the stack here. This got that confused there. He's probably considering that we're on like a really Edict heavy build or something and we just didn't draw them. I don't know if he saw any Edicts game 1. I can't quite remember. But that's about the only reason I could see bringing that in. You see swamps, you see an Edict, you're like, oh no! Gotta bring out volume. Alright. This is fine, this is fine. Alrighty. I'm going to do it now. Bounce the land. Bring back a forest. And here we are. Yay, Golgari! MTGLA Fontaine in the house. Sam Baram. Hey! You missed some epic, just bad mojo, man. As referenced by last game and how the game usually goes. Just had some epic flood followed by screwed. Just that typical holy crap, why is the universe against us draw. Against two decks that we're normally really faring great against, which is Stomping and Delver. This thing usually runs them over. Alright, Pulse is here, but Relic's here too. So that sucks. Let me drop this. Maybe we'll turn on a target for it. Got a pretty defensive hand here. Got quite a bit of staying power. Alright. Well, that's kind of fun, right? We'll turn on Raven's Crime even though he's got the answer. Yeah, we'll tip this out. Come on, be a counterspell. That'd be hilarious. Alright. We'll drop the land. Probably block the Husk just to encourage him to use 2 mana to slow down his end there. And well, we've got Treefolk, so I'm not too worried. Okay, lose Pulse of Murasa. Oh, we don't even have to block. All right. He's going, let's kill him route. 1 card in hand. This is when I don't, not quite sure about it. I want to give it a try. I got a hunch. Let's go. He trips that. Alrighty. We're not going to be doing any blocking here. Our opponent's Hellbent. We're taking 4. Trying to think here, what's the least valuable? Now, if I was thinking very clearly, I probably should have tripped Murasa while Raven's Crime was on the stack, because if he blew up the relic, that's not a bad idea, Shiraz. At least it does something with it. Kind of want to use that Pulse as a, if he's tapped out. It's a little unlikely, but yeah. Maybe the frustration of this play will make him trip it to pull it from being a soft lock. Who knows? Get rid of Grim Discovery. Keep our lands untouched. He's bringing out a critter. Or not. I think that was a big old can of I've got a land. Interesting. Bozu, cool name. Quite a few people here, given that the GP Richmond's streaming right now. I kind of expected a pretty quiet house. So thank you. Yeah, really over-edited this week. Got a bunch of new little stuff for the top of the show. I'll leave with the little Golgari love intro. A lot of swamps and forests and just kind of life meets death. Pretty cool. Alright. Somebody type something. I want to make sure I'm not talking to a wall here. Our opponent's kind of stultified and so is the chat. So let me know you're still out there. There we go. Hardcast Ninja. He wasn't full of crap. Alright. Here we are. Now we've got options. This is gonna be fun. Let's take our guy back. We'll cast this. We'll go get our lands back. Okay. Yeah, we want those back. He has nothing in his hand. We could probably just drop the forest and do it again. Not the most productive turns, but at least we're staying a little bit ahead. Let me, we'll do another one of these. Living Wall, T-Core 2 in the house. Thank you for that, Olesh. Reading up, sorry. No order intended. What's he got? What's he got? We're going to crime it. We're going to crime it. Show us what we're going to crime. Trip that relic. Happy to double block that ninja. Meet with a snap even. We might be able to get back our Wayfinder, turn on our yard a little bit, and force him to pop the relic instead of just nibble at us. Doesn't show us. He's being secretive. You may reveal. Dun dun dun. We'll get rid of a piece. I think the crime's a lot more valuable here. Is he going to trip it? Oh, big old ninja in the house. All right. Well, that'll help. Gonna right on cue. Man, I wish I had a... I think if we attack with this, we can crime. Turn on our yard again. Bring our life back up again. We don't really have any targets for it. Yes, Arch Naomi or Thelia, that is true. Is this an unblockable 1/1? Is he going to treat it as such? We'll still be able to get back our Quicksand end of turn, hopefully. Upkeep, we can still just Moment's Peace just to do it. We're kind of not drawing the best quality stuff here, so 13 minutes to 12. All right. Thought that one through long and hard. All right. This is when you wish you had Sakura Tribe Elder, right? I think the fog's worth the crime here. The fog's worth the crime. 1, 2, 3. We'll do this. Good time for him to do that. We lose Retrace. Maybe he'll pitch it now. Or maybe in response to us trying to get back the Quicksand. Yeah, it's an alternate universe, a 3/3 ninja. But we got the Quicksand and the Treefolk. Odd combination of defense, but it works. Yes, we brought in both Fume Spitters, and typical of any Twitch outing, they're hiding at the bottom of our deck. That's always nice. I wish I could just sacrifice this because. Give us a target. Do we want to return anything of his? Nah. Darby Folly. You know what? Maybe I do want to do that. Just give him an island. It's not going to help him any. I want to have stuff in my yard, and if he wants to counter it, let him. Gives us like half our life back. We've got another one. Take your island. 5 ain't going to help you more than 4. Oh boy, ravens I bet could commit crimes. Those are some smart birds. Now this is like, does he trip the relic just to stop me from gaining life? That's kind of what I was hoping for. Either way, we kind of pull that one off. Alright, well we've got like a real creature now. No relic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we'd have to eat the... Well, that's kind of a pain, isn't it? One of them's a land, one of them's a land. Let's attack again. If he kills it, we'll just eat it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we got it either way. It's just, do we risk letting him turn on? Did he top deck a counter spell? That's kind of the question here. I'm going to risk that he didn't. I'll do this. Kind of want to just keep eating stuff until he gets frustrated with like, dang it, I'm just going to trip this because he's getting around it each time. Hard counter? No. All right. Got a good blocker. And the recursion, I keep bringing him back if that relic. He's being really patient with that. Yeah, you're right. Arch Naomi, I've got to watch my time. We're up one game, but the second one's going really long. I wouldn't put anything past crows, boy. Crows, ravens. I don't really quite know what the difference is. I've learned that like 10 times in my life, and I just can't remember for the life of me what the difference is. I know they're smart as hell, and they're about as big as dogs in our town. They watch kids drink out of drink boxes and start using straws and know where to poke the drink, and it's pretty creepy. All right, air power showing up. Very right. It'd be nice if our Stinkweed showed up. We're about 20 cards in. I haven't seen one yet. Wouldn't be the greatest card here, being that we're 1, 2, 3, 4. If a trace shows up, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, let me go like this. I like the suicidal Satyr Wayfinder. It's like, go ahead, kill it, please. Okay. I'll have a target and force you to trip it, unless you want me to get a whole bunch more land. Wait for the tap. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Counterspell worthy. Or do you trip it? "10 minutes. Feeling all right." The famous last words. Be like, oh, we would have been 1-2 if I would have paid more attention. All right, so we got the trip we wanted. Cool. Oh yeah, we'll exile that. That's fine. Stops us from gaining 6 life. Trip to nowhere. Well said, my friend. So my energy's a bit low. I didn't have too much coffee this morning. Been getting up crazy early. I actually did my ocean walk instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I did it Monday through Friday this week, and just I don't know what the deal is. It's just been naturally getting up just at crazy early hours, like 4:30, 4:45. I'm like, boing. Just before I block, I just want to make sure I'm going to be able to kill this, or can I? It'll be at a yeah, and it can't kill us unless he's got mutagenic. Now we've got a nice target to keep recurring. What's he got? He's snapping the ninja. All right. Good way to get rid of one land. Hopefully we can do something with our Treefolk here. But now he's going to have Spell Stutter in hand. It's got to flip it, right? Yep. Here we are. Kind of ballsy. Must have another snap in hand. Of course, with our mana count, maybe he's just waiting to draw into a counter spell so he can snap the Gurmag and at least counter it. Right now, there's only so many Algara Bolas that's going to be able to chump through. So, oh, nice. T-Core, yeah. Time's a strange thing, that is for sure. Something I have plenty of lately. All right. Go and get you some. What do we got? What do we got? Well, I got him on a minute here. He's taking his time. There's the most frustrating thing about that very first round. I'm sorry I keep harking on it, but you put 24 lands in a deck. You expect you're going to see at least 2. I mean, that's the law of averages there. But to have to like multiple mulligan down because you've gotten screwed, it's like, oh my goodness, that is really outrageous. All right. Well, it'd be nice if some of our graveyard shows up here. I'm going to drop the hollow just because he saw it. I don't want him to think that we're hoarding lands, even though we are. And we'll come on over. He's probably going to equip the ninja again. I think a sprite's pretty much his only play. Probably going to eat a bolus here. Oh, He's just letting it go through. All right. Well, that one didn't end up doing that good, that Wayfinder. Yeah, I went with the Sylvan Ranger for a while, but then I was like, man, the Wayfinder doesn't guarantee you're going to grab a land, but it does set up your yard. But in this scenario, I kind of wish it was just one of those. Oh, thank you for that, Nimchimsky. I'm feeling really down in the dumps. I'm not going to lie. That first round was just, oh my God. That was just flat out depressing. Wasn't like, in theory, it's supposed to win. It was like, no, this thing 2-0s that, no problem, all the time. And to get 0-2'd, it was like, I guess that kind of shows you what makes the game so great, though. You kind of never know. And he's probably really worried about Murasa. He backs off. What's he got? We're going to get some cannon fodder and stop him from drawing quality. Not that that's going to hit anybody. 7 minutes to 9. At least this one's going a little longer. Haven't even taken one break yet. I will take a bathroom break after this. No lands. All right, land. Thank you so much. I guess I can complain about both, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to attack with both? Yeah. Makes me wish I had Okiba Gang Shinobi. Yeah! Take that, Augur. Smack. I hope we'll win on time. Haven't done that yet with this deck, but that's in the tournament room. People just rage quit. It still hasn't shown up for you guys. And it's usually really consistent with all the redundancy in it. But I'm just not. Now again, like right now, we draw something, one of our retrace spells, especially 2, 4. We're dead here. That's a punt with the ninja out. One punt for the day, but I'll at least make him take his time to attack and do stuff. He's probably expecting like a moment's peace. Just blinded there. Talking too much, reading. All right, a big P with a circle. Punt! We did terrible the first 2 rounds, though. We should have been 2-0. We went 0-2, and now we're playing even with Delver off to game 3. I got 9 minutes. He's got 7. All right. Now look at the list here. 2 scatter shots. One Workle Burrow is the right call. We let him see Angler. I'm going to throw Angler back. He's got enough stuff to block it all day long. Now that he's seen it, he might hold back with the snap. Mulch has been very blah so far. I've had some really good games with it, but boy, right now it's not. I'm not feeling it. So we got one spot to open up here, guys. I've already got Artifact Hate in this, and we've got enough recursion here with Grim Discovery and Pulse of Murasa. Trying to think what we want to be playing here. You guys think the second Worker Burrow? I would argue maybe like another Crime, Brownscale even. All right, I'll listen to the masses. My opinion sure ain't been right lately. Wicker Mom comes in. That's true, Rolas. I appreciate the pat on the back support there. It's just, I'm cool if we lost against a deck I haven't tested against. But like I said, I've played against Stompy and Delver, and it's just like, wow, this definitely has something. All right, I'll keep that. Yeah, these Grim Discoveries are so key again in this matchup because they counter it. You go get it back and a land and keep on moving. Hopefully with a scattershot draw on the way to get it back, we might be able to pull this off. Can't our opponent mulligan 2 times like we often do? Let's see. Oh my gosh. I know long-time listeners of Pauperganda, you guys have always kind of rolled your eyes probably at my hatred of the word basically, but there's a new word taking over our little town. And actually, I should just say LA in general. It's apparently. I have now infected your mind. You will start hearing that word everywhere. I truly think it's just the next iteration of that. It's, man, can't get over how many times people say that. It's just one of those fluff words. It just it almost doesn't mean anything. You could just leave it out. It's just like basically, unless you're like talking about like how to disassemble an engine and there's a very obvious 1-2 approach and the person's not seeing it. Abhorrently, yes. My other favorite, advancedly make up words go along with my trick knowledge. I love the time this guy's taken. All right. I'll drop another hollow. I'll drop this. Say this. Go with this. Not too good unless snaps show up or dazes and such. 2 of them are great. 1's not so great if against a flip delver. We'll probably mulch. All right, no early delver. It's going to eat up more time. All good news so far. So far. I'm going to mulch. What I like about that, costs a hard counter. Well, let's mulch first. Mulch. Maybe we'll get Raven's Crime in the yard and a bunch of lands. Then we can trip it. Use Archer if a spell stutter spite shows up. And it also eats about 15 more seconds off their clock. Woohoo! Alright. Hard counter it is. Here we go. Oh yeah, literally is the other one. Yeah, that one gets incredibly frustrating. Everybody's got a few, but oh darn, not the card I wanted to see. Damn snap. Of course, if it meets with a spell stutter, we can go get it back with Grim Discovery. I would just really like there to be a land in my yard so I can get the most out of it. For right now, let's see. He's already got a snap. Okay. This is really a tight spot. We got 7 minutes. He's got 5. I'm really considering just eating his life here. He's already on snap. Just going to play this. Eat the life. Just try to stay up. Play the time game. If he wants to snap, that's cool. Don't have enough stuff in our yard to really make things relevant. Now we can play it. It gets countered. We can Grim Discovery it back. I don't know how much an archer gets us against a golem and the insect. Hopefully he's just got a handful of scattershot archers. Oh yeah, irregardless. I shouldn't even open my mouth. Yeah, you know, all of these things. We're all on the same page. Drives me nuts. English has got to go. And he's come up with new ideas. My goodness. Okay. Well, it's very obvious what his other card is. This is when we want to draw Raven's Crime. All right. Regardless, we got kind of a counter for the counter. Fortunately, it's probably going to hit us for 3 total in the face before we're able to zap anything. All right, I'm going to play it. It'll get countered. Okay. We'll play the Rot Farm, return the forest, and we'll play this on this, and we'll go get this back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Better draw some lands here. Gotta start pitching them, getting the Treefolk in line, unless he's got another snap. Then we're gonna be dead meat. Yep, the record sucks. I don't know if I'd scream got him when he just ponders and he's got 5 creatures to our 1. One snap in this game is almost over. I know, I'm over. Be neat if online gets so big that they actually start designing it like an online set. Like when this comes into play, opponent loses 2 minutes. That'd be pretty awesome. And Murasa would be really nice. All right, well, they're hellbent. Let's we're just in Project Eat Life right now. That's 1, 2, 3. I've got to. Gosh, I almost can't do that, huh? This goes to 10. Gotta discard a land. I can at least get it next turn. That's 3. I got to draw a land to Have the life, though. That's crazy. Just going to do this now. I don't see why not. Yikes. Not feeling good. The sound of the scattershot archer. What tang? The sound of us dying next turn. I'm pretty sure. Well, we'll go to 5. That'll kill us. We'll do that. That'll kill us. At least we'll go down swinging. I wish I didn't even log in today. It's been one of those days. Yep. He's going to hit us for more than that. Yikes. Well. 03, man. Kaplop. Depression City. I'm going to go use the rest of them. I'll be right back.
I love looking through the bargain bin to see the coffee table books that nobody else bought.
Right.
The ones that were real duds that went nowhere.
Right.
Okay? We've collected the biggest stinkers from the holidays. These ones just didn't sell. You might see why when we start to show them. And we thought we'd share them with you right now, and I think you're going to enjoy this. For example, here's one. Didn't sell at all. It's called Butterflies That Sold Out. These are butterflies.
Oh, dude.
Dude, why? And look at this. Look at this one right here. A beautiful monarch, but no.
That's actually kind of pretty.
It actually is pretty.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
down here we got this guy. That's just not right. Why? Here's one. Shopping mall Santas. Shopping mall Santas without the beards or Santa outfits. This is them back in Syphon Life. It's just somehow not the same.
Yeah.
And there's this guy down here. Hey, he looks familiar.
Hey.
I know that guy. All right, self-parking cars are a big story at this year's Consumer Electronics Show. Cars that can just park themselves.
Yep.
Look at this one. Self-parking cars that are assholes.
Oh, my God.
Look at that thing.
That is not right.
Yeah, you don't take up 2 spots and then look at that. That's
On top of the Porsche.
I don't know why this one did. I love this book. Stoned Horses. These are horses that are... Look at his eyes, man.
Whoa.
These horses.
It's 4:20 in the barn.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Y'all, come down to Golgari's Southern Grill for the finest in Cajun cuisine. Whether it's our signature Brownscale brisket or the Gurmag goulash, you'll gnaw all of our items to the bone. Feed your clan at Golgari's. Whether you prey upon the spices root wallets and wash it all down with our famous scorpion slasher, or try our award-winning Sakura steak sandwich with croissant kale salad, topped with our own wicker bowl sauce. This is Golgari's Southern Grill. Go get you some.
Is there more to entertainment than 500-channel TV and zillion-dollar movies? Turning the sound up and your mind off? Is there still a place where fun involves thinking, imagining, doing? Some of us think so, and we find it in a game. Magic the Gathering. All you need to play is a brain, a deck, and a friend.
Are you feeling bogged down or despondent? Has a friend or loved one noticed you look withered? Then Phyresius may be right for you. Phyresius is an all-natural Phyrexian supplement that can give you a different outlook on life. Do not take Phyresius while enchanted, equipped, or half shroud. Players taking Phyresius should not man vehicles for at least 3 turns. Avoid contact with humans or merfolk if you've had a recent gut shot or have had any interactions with the graveyard. In extreme cases, exile may occur. Ask your alchemist if Phyresius is right for you.
Available at Murasa's Market. And we're back. Rehydrated. And waiting. Didn't want to run to too many commercials there. Here we go. All right. Come on, no bouncy screen, no bouncy screen. Bouncy screen. Ugh. Worst noob ever? I would argue that we are today. But that's our opponent's name. We're going to keep this. We've got lots of ways to get stuff out. Open up the yards. Here we go. Affinity. No experience with this. Fill up our yard. We've got so much black here. Let's give green some love. And then we'll stick to black from then on out. Maybe be able to use our Quicksand double duty if a bunch of frog mites start showing up. There's a 1. We'll rock this. Eat it. Grim Discovery it maybe. Gonna buy some life. Hello, Panda Manda Mandy. I guarantee you're having a better day than I am. Then I'm not happy to be here with y'all, but my goodness, it couldn't be going worse. I guess, yeah, we have won 1 game, so I guess it could be going worse, but if today isn't going great, you know that bring joy to my week. Keep your chin up. All right, I must be sulking too much. I apologize, everybody. I'll try to keep it lively. It's like a hard line to play. You try to run rogue and new stuff each time, but yeah, it's pretty hard to do. I think I'm going to hang out and let Treefolk grab that stuff. We'll save Grim Discovery for later. We don't want to see an early attack here. Oh, never mind then, Mandy. What kind of surgery did you have on your arm? I'm very happy to change the topic. I have never had... Well, I guess, no, I've had my tonsils removed, so I guess that's surgery. Had complications like crazy with that. Come on, Chainer's Edicts, where are you at? Let's get that going now. A hormone blocker? I am completely ignorant of what that even entails. Please enlighten. Alright, we'll bring out this guy probably just to eat some lands here. Yeah, boink. Might as well. Alright, and we're going to have to ditch something. Don't really need Bojuka Bog against anything else. I think the other lands are better. Alright, here we are, in step. We'll toss this out. We'll have another one later. Oh. I still had some soda in that. Tastes good. My nephew just had, he's like one of these crazy fitness guys. All this, what is that called? CrossFit. He's built like Bruce Lee, but with a little bit more meat. Here comes another loss, guys. I'm just saying. Anyway, he got his blood work done and had like a crazy high, like 3 times the level of testosterone he needed. It's pretty crazy. Just gonna try to buy time here. Maybe Crypt Rats will show up. I think that's gonna be our out here. We're gonna have to start dropping a lot of swamps to make that happen. All right, we've got that option. Let's just see if maybe we can get some Moment's Pieces in the yard here with this play. Rot Farm, all right. Brownscale shows up. That's kind of a recurring blocker. Oh yeah, I can put 2 of them in my hand. Where's our retrace now? As far as we've got the 1, but now it's too early. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the when I ran 4 of these. There were so many hands like this where you're like, yeah, we like to use the graveyard, but I feel like I'm close to something here. Probably death, but drop here. I'm going to return swamp, and we're going to take 9. Damn. Ouch. At this stage, get rid of a bog. I've already got a Quicksand. Our lands are all set. I don't really need this either. Jungle Hollow in a pinch might end up winning us the game. Wink, wink. Doubt it. Gonna take a whole lot of damage. Yeah, we need like rats, peace. Hope for screw. I'm absolutely ignorant on if my levels are right or whatever. I feel good, so I've just been touting the benefits of a kimchi breakfast for... I haven't been sick since I've had it, and it's been years. I used to get sick about once a year. I'd get a common cold, sniffles, whatever. Sometimes something a little more. I don't even know if it's worth bringing this dude back. I'm Let's say no on that. We can always Murasa him for even more. That's a pretty good draw. Let's I want to Edict here with the double black. I can drop the Quicksand. We're just playing to lose slower at this point. This is bring this out. We can get 8 back if we target the Brownscale with Murasa. It's both effects trigger, so it might throw our opponent's math off a little bit. I'm just praying that he's like, oh, Quicksand, my toggle die, I better hold back. Since this guy's destroyed us so hardcore so far. Yowza, yowza. That is a hell of a life decision. I've been listening to a lot of that debate on Joe Rogan and such. They've had a lot of topics on that. Couldn't imagine. Only time I'm against just the idea is it just seems like when as far as transgender issues go is I probably shouldn't even talk about this. Should be keeping it about Pauper, but the only thing that was a little alarming to me is like when little kids are saying they feel one way or the other, and it's like, whoa, that's quite a. I know a lot of friends that were pretty confused early on, and that's a mega decision. I think you need to definitely kind of find out who you are and stuff. But what the hell do I know? All right. Obviously nothing, because we're dying like crazy. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Maybe you want to attack with the Atog and trip it. Doubt it. MTG Goldfish had a Midnight Gone deck. Is it any different than mine? I mean, like, is there like some new card that they put in it? I guess the short answer is no. I don't know, because I'm asking you all these questions. But man, we are just a speed bump today, guys. Feeling used and abused, run over. Oh, I almost said it. I almost said the A word. Doomblade's going to come in. Workable Elder's going to come in. Fangren's going to come in. And other than that, I like Raven's Crime in this matchup. Actually, a little bit better than Syphon Life. For the main reason, it's kind of our only out if they have a Fling Battle Rage hand. So we're able to kind of strip their hand, so much so that against Affinity, I really want to see Raven's Crime a lot. I want to keep a lot of blockers in. I'm going to lose 2 Mulch. This seems to be a theme. I need to kind of revisit my thinking here. Thermocmus and Faithless. Oh, was that Methonicals? We were working on that like, God, 8 weeks ago or something. And it's too click intensive. My wrist started hurting, and I was like, good luck with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, he sent me his initial brew, and I always trust his lands because he's such a math wizard. And God, it was worse than this one. It was just tap, comes into play, tap, comes into play, tap, comes into play, tap. And I was like, I just got steamrolled, similar to what's happening here. 3 cards, gotta go. Brownscale is actually kind of a good blocker, but it would be nice if we had a Bone Splitter effect. Let's see, a creature that grants a Bone Splitter ability? Maybe the, what's that soldier that Nichols had? Splash white just to try to beat Affinity. How pathetic would that be? Alright. Big fatties are nice. We've got Crypt Rats. Stinkweed's going to do some damage. I'm gonna lay off the Crypt Rats. We'll have 1 for like a little option there, but I think it's kind of foolish to think that we're going to just be tripping those for 4 while we're taking 4 and somehow living through it. Murasa definitely stays. Treefolk's kind of the cornerstone of the deck. Good blocker, but only once. 50 seconds. Go away. Leave me alone. Keep 1 Mulch. Do I lose all Mulches? No, because I want to turn on our Moment's Peace and a pinch too. I'm going to lose a Bog. We've been flooded. We'll go from here. Nothing I've been doing's right, so why not just shoot in the dark? All right. Yeah, we can probably make that happen with the Gurmag Angler. We'll keep and at least trade with a fatty and probably eat a Galvanic Blast Breath Mint. Down it goes. It's like the Tale of Two Cities, but the Tale of Two Decks. Last 3 or 4 days, having fun with this. Wham bam. And then this. Getting squished with this. Boom, boom, boom. And to be clear, I wasn't playing... I was playing tournament... pretty good tournament regulars in the Gatherling, and it wasn't like they were on Mega Rogue or anything. Like I said, it was Stompy, and I think Tron or Boros. I was like, win. I was like, woo, this has got some legs. Not today. Golgari and Hide. Nice one, Nimchimsky. Yeah, chicken tenders. That'd be a good name for a deck. That'd make more chickens. I know there's the Zodiac Rooster. I think it has Planeswalk, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's start shredding some hands. We got to be careful. First, we want to set up blockers. Yeah, Mulch still. We want Wayfinder over Mulch here because we get one here. Our hand's pretty damn full. We've got Crypt Rats. So swamps are definitely the... Yeah, we'll go swamp. All right. Wickleburrow's in the house. And we'll crime here. Hopefully Stinkweed will show up. We only have 4 of them, and they seem to hide from us. Be nice. Mono white flying weenies. Chicken tenders. Nice. Yeah, I think I played that about 3 weeks ago. Ash Nox's gender. This is scary when they're taking this long to decide. It's like they must have all good stuff. Maybe we should just eviscerate the hand next turn. Blop, 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 blop. We could trip Mulch, double crime. Actually, we could probably trip Mulch, crime, and then Angler. But I think we'd have to eat the crime to do that. Zodiac Rooster. Yes, it had Planeswalk. God, I have got to give some space to this game. I should not know that. Of course, we just got back from Kauai a few weeks ago, so there are roosters everywhere there. So, all right, he drops a plane. Well, there's a little ray of hope. Usually, plane versions of Affinity tend to be a little bit on the slow side. Won't matter against us. Everything's fast against this. Apparently, word of the day to not use. Eat the crime. I got some colorful chat going down here. Well, you guys are keeping my spirits up. I appreciate you watching me suffer for your entertainment value. My goodness. There should be like we should be sponsored by some muscle relaxant or like a bruise therapy. It's like feeling run over. Can we get a fatty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can just cast this and then do our shenanigans later. I'm going to vote for simplicity. Then we'll try to gut their hand. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 3. There we are. Watang. Yeah, that would be a cool deck, Dahlia. Ooh. Problem here is I'm going to have an epiphany later and be like, oh, all it needed was 2 of these and 4 of these. Then I'll maybe go 3-2 or like a 4-1, and then I'll have the cojones to play on Sunday, and this will happen again. It seems to be the way of things. I lick my wounds long enough, get low on tickets enough, and then I bounce back with something serious, just in enough to get some profit, and then start rinsing and doing it all over again. Because it's what keeps you interested in the game. There's always a new brew out there. I agree, T-Core. Let's make it off limits. It's just a slippery slope. It's a dark depths waiting to be cracked. I asked, she ain't... All right. I thought my time was at 8 minutes. I was like, man, I've been talking way too much. All right, we're going to eat a Galvanic Blast, but at least we're going to take some tempo out of it, and we can get our Gurmag back. As a host, I probably shouldn't even go on there. Double Strike. What a jerk. Okay. Bye-bye, hand. Let's do this. I'm going to keep that. He's got 3. Crime. I'll do this. Let me see a fling. Yeah, I've got the other one too if anybody needs 4 Crypt Rats of the white bordered persuasion, but I doubt any of people that watch this show would. Warranted Kinwaku. Come on, show me a fling or an atog. If Mulch doesn't grab anything, that'll be flat out depressing. Call Twitch police. See, I'm trying to think of a tagline for the Simic University where education meets the evolution of education, or some little play on words with both of them like that. All right, well, we got what we wanted there. Let's Mulch again. If he threw out fling, he's probably harboring a you-know-who. I'm going to get a lot of good stuff. I'm just going to go all in here. Make him top deck. Show me a tog for 2 points. That's a blast. Of course it's a blast. Oh, man, M. Chimsky, can you email me that? That's a great one. We don't teach evolution theory. We evolve. That's great. I don't think that one's going to be beat. Yeah, don't go in the basement. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I was thinking like if there was a guild that had a university, it would probably be Simic. Just a bunch of experiments and learning and I guess drawing cards and staring at water. I don't know. I'm trying to breathe something into this. Alright, we want some more of our deck to show up here. It's getting kind of silly. What's he got? Alright. Keeping him from holding it. I'll cast it just in case he goes crazy with big old fatties. You better cast it or I'm going to kill it. Yeah, make sure to email me that, Nimchimsky, if you don't mind. Otherwise, I will forget. Professor Chimsky. That'd be a good one. Well, this way I can at least attack with that. What on earth is going on here? Ooh, alright. That kind of blows. Man, is it like the 17th Galvanic Blast? It feels like it. Our little running joke. Yay! I really like drawing this now because it looks like that's our only out, and if he can... 1, 2, 3... No, he could have another Galvanic Blast. Wouldn't that be typical? Let's see a blast next turn. Top deck, blast. At least we've got the Moment's Peace. Maybe we can trick him into going all in. I don't know. Oh, nice, Nimchimsky. I respect that. Man, you know, biology is such a... I love the subject, but it's just so hard. Block here. I think I'm going to play a little possum here. He's hellbent. That's going to die. That's cool. That way, if he does have Galvanic Blast, goes all in, we can Moment's Peace. Say cancel. Or we can just block and go get our Angler back. We could do that now. I think we ought to do that now. He's already used one. He'd have to have that. Yeah, let's grab our Angler. I know. Where's our Fangren Marauder, right? My son's really getting into telomeres. He's fascinated by like the longevity strains and stuff. It's pretty cool. Be careful here what we take out. We want to grab a bunch of spells, kind of leave the lands alone as much as we can. That way we've got 2 blockers, Moment's Peace behind it. Maybe hopefully get him on defense. I don't know. Be nice to win a game. Whoo! I should cue Beck's song Loser at this stage. Bam. Where's our Chainer's Edicts? Where's our Doomblades? What's going on? Alright, well, nothing in hand. Here comes the Atog. I'm not going to lose that to that. But I can't really block that, can I? If I do that, he's... Oh, here. He's going to be paying a lot of mana to keep that Gear Seeker safe from you-know-who. Sequence of turns a little frustrating here. Bring this back. We've got Moment's Peace in the yard. I'll play this. Pass the turn. A fling and we're dead. I've seen some really good NBC pilots lately, though. Been really impressed. Here comes the unavoidable. But we might have enough to turn this around. We got 2 more fogs left. A whole lot of heat coming. Let's see. Ooh-wee. Oh, what to hit, right? I think we got to go a Tog here. You know, I'll keep him having to pay that. We'll get in this 5 fight. We've got 2 Moments Peace and Pulse of Murasa's Graveyard Recursion. I mean, should be all right. Should be. Here's that. We got 1 Atog dead. Just 1 Atog's dead. I thought there were 2. That first game was such a beating, I forgot about it. Alright, there's that. Come on over, Gear Seeker. I'll nibble you for 1. I can't get into listening to Pauper podcast, T-Core. I've tried. I'm too used to my days in like pro radio and stuff. My standards. I'm too snobby. I hear way too many ums and uhs, and it's kind of, you know, very friendly banter back and forth, but it's just like, come on, get with it. What's going on? All right, let's start nibbling. Brownscale would be nice to be a little speed bump too and keep gaining life. What do you guys think? Let's try to help the deck out. We've seen it kind of stutter, and that's in the least. With Mulch, what do you think the right count is there? I think I might go down to 2, maybe even just have 1. Maybe just keep it creatures. Maybe incorporate the Rangers back. Sakura Tribe Elder I don't like. Nobody ever falls for that block, and it's just the Ranger. You can at least play it, get your land, and attack with it, and kind of dare people to block, because you'll just go get it back and get another land with it. Alright, alright. Yeah, it does seem like that would help him, Chimsky. A few more Doomblades, maybe even Main. In theory, though, that's why I put Chainer's Edicts in there, and we've got 4 Stinkweed Imps, so, and 3 Crypt Rats. It was fine up until 2 or 3 hours ago. And now, no. Keep my life up. That seems a little flippant here. I just don't want this little 5 swing to 1 trade happening very often. Let's go from here. Ah, there's a good card. Let's return. Ooh, Wickerburrow Elder would be pretty nice, huh? Do I have a basic down here? I do. Crypt Rats is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would eat everything. I don't know what the right play is here, guys. We don't have enough lands to really turn on Treefolk, and that's just a speed bump. Wickerburrow is at least going to kill the Mer Enforcer. A few more fatties, another Angler, maybe. Ooh. Wickerburrow. But we can't really trip it this turn either. He's hellbent. I'd take a chance and go on Rats and a Swamp. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have enough to cast. I just wanted to be able to kill the Mer Enforcer if I drop that out. Go from here, make him spend all his mana. I'll sit back. Yeah, that's the one with the flashback of red. Crippling Fatigue. Nobody ever plays, but if you're going to be spilling a bunch of stuff in your yard, that's a pretty good option. This is strange. Oh, he must have just drew Fling. It's about the only way to explain this play. He's probably like, screw you, watch this. Yeah. This has got to be Fling. I'll say cancel. At least we'll keep him honest. Nope. What do you have? Dispel. Okay. All right, we've got another piece in hand. I'm thinking I'm going to attack here. Top deck Fling's getting pretty scary. That's a tough call, isn't it? Be so nice to just... I wish I had a Moment's Peace in hand and another Swamp out. I'll just kill from here. I can steal Moment's Peace. Yeah, I love Last Rites. That's a good little card, boy. I would have held on to that. That's 5. Are we gonna let it through? Sure we are. Stinkweed, come on back. Yeah. Attack. Tempting Fate. Need another green. This thing needs everything. Oh, there's a loam list. Is there a loam Pauper card, or is that just the term for the style of deck? I just see Golgari and name it. Yeah, I actually really prefer Moment's Peace over Spore Frog in that scenario. Really prefer it. There's just too many end of turn, zap it, and then your fog plan's out the window. If you're going to lean heavy on fog, I think it's pretty hard to beat Moment's Peace. Yeah, do this again. Give me a good card. There we go. Finally some removal shows up. One more source of green, or just about anything other than land. Got 10 minutes, got to beat this guy. Cancel on that. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available. Let me do this. I think I overpaid here. Start eating some life. Yeah, my Terminate argument whenever a Rakdos deck shows up or Blightning, it's kind of feeling that way with Mulch. It seems like it's obviously great when it works, but it doesn't seem to be working all that often. Let's gain some life back. Got nothing to do with that. Discard this. This way, whatever we draw should be good, even if it's a land, we're at least going to be able to eat life. Yes, Yavimaya Elder is one of my favorites too. But man, turn 3. My problem was when I first sleeved this up, and this is very common because I don't know if it's just high on a deck or what. So you're kind of interested and you're really focused on playing it a little bit better than usual. I don't know, but man, I would draw Mulch at just the best times. I'd have like Raven's Cry, my mana set, boom. I was like, funk, 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 get rid of your hand. Or against Burn, I was like, eat your life, eat your life, eat your life. It was pretty awesome. Can someone explain to me too? Friend requests on Twitch. I just don't get that. I mean, I say yes to all of them, but I'm just like, what is the point of a friend request on Twitch? I just don't get it. You don't like have chat sessions. It doesn't let you do anything extra that I know of. I just say yes and keep moving. I'm going to cancel this. Yeah, that's what I really wanted to draw. Now we've got a blocker for that dude. All right. Quicksand's good. Swamp is good. All right. I was thinking I should have dropped the Brownscale too. Yeah, I want to use the ability, damn it. Let's go. I'll kill that. And I think... should I do that? He's got no cards left. I'd rather just eat his life here. I'll just pass here. Oh, nice, Nimchimsky. That's kind of what it is for me, too. When I get the show ready, I'll have all these little red icons, and it's like, so-and-so wants to be your friend, and I'm just like, it's cool. I mean, it's nice to have potential friends in the wings, but I just don't understand. Like, Facebook friends, okay, it shows up in your feed, and you get to follow them. I just don't see what it does on Twitch. I think they just probably, the programmers just put it in there to kind of try to be like Facebook or something. I don't know. Right, Shiraz. Okay, I thought I was like missing something. I brought it up because I'm like, well, maybe somebody will set me straight, but it's weird. 1, 2, 3. Eat some life. Hold on a minute here. I'm screwing something up. We attack. I can just pause next turn. 1, 2, 3. Let's eat some life. I can attack for 2. Pump for 3. That should be game. See how we do this, and then we win, right? Do you have any way to draw cards? I don't think so. Gotta watch my time. I got 7 minutes to beat this guy. Nothing to pitch to draw. Nothing I can see in the yard. Of course, if he does have some sort of trick that I don't know about, we are really screwed. I can do up. 1, 2, 3. We can even help against days. Make sure it says 3. 3, 3, done. All right. All right, I gotta shut up and try to get our first win of the day. This is pathetic. Crypt Rats ends up doing it. The one card I said, let's get rid of it. Sit up straight. That'll help. No, I don't think so. Funny, I can just chat with anybody. Just right-click on their name and whisper or whatever. I truly think it's the first company I ever worked at is a place called Play TV. It was really way ahead of its time. I think I mentioned it 1 or 2 times on story time, Pauperganda style. But why was I bringing that up? Oh, because I would work with engineers all the time, and they would always add features like that because another program did it, and it's like, it's not what this is about. I don't know if you guys just saw that. We had a 1-land hand with Quicksand with 23 lands in our deck, and then we got another one. Just saying. Throw them on the bottom. We don't have any pitchable dudes. I'm also thinking might want to have even more fetch lands in this list instead of Jungle Hollow with 1 life, given that we have Pulse of Murasa. Not giving up on this deck yet. Definitely not going to play it on Sunday. Might not even play Sunday. Been in a funk. I see. There's the early relic. 3 cards in hand. Aha. Let's drop the Wayfarer. Hopefully find another land. Yeah. We'll keep this. Let's go. Vanguard Marauders in our yard. Come on. Gotta try to save that next turn. Gotta draw a basic to do it. If I had a time machine, we could have grabbed Ash Barrens instead and then flashed it back. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna really expose our hand. This is what we're going after. Vanguard Marauder. I'm gonna force you to trip it. And you stopped me from gaining 6 life. That part kind of sucks. And I can't do it. That also sucks. Do we Doomblade our own Wayfinder? No. But I will trip him. Hey, that's a good card to get. If we can get him to trip that, might be able to start our little recursion engine going here. Of course, that is our recursion engine. Never mind. I'm getting thrumped so hard it's affecting my brain power. All right, here we go. Is he going to trip it? Nope. Really? A galvanic blast? Is that what he's planning? Scorching us in... Boy, I love this play. Thank you so much. If I had a mind slaver, I would have done that. It's like, that's great. I'll get rid of the card I don't want to recur. Keep my retrace and my option open for Pulse of Murasa. And make you waste a 4-mana spell. I can't lose this. A play like that? Come on. Well, it's wide open. But now we need the mana for it. He's got 1 card in his hand. We'll be able to kill that next turn. Let's get our Fangren back. That's gonna win us the game a lot quicker. Get us a nice chunk of life back so we don't really mind getting smacked by Mur at least once or twice. Ugh. 1's bad enough. What's going down here? Alright. Relic not quite working so well, even though he got us early. What do we got here? Am I going to get Galvanic blasted in the face? Perhaps. Hooah. So here's something that might blow some of your guys' minds. This was the first Friday of the school year for my kids. They started on Wednesday. That's kind of weird. It shocks most people. Especially in California, a lot of them start like a month ago. Problem is they go a lot later too to make up for that. Yep, there's the Galvanic Blast. Here we are. Problem is now we need these things. Okay, we're going to need that. He's using all his blasts up here. Kind of a little afraid of I think I'm going to lean on Peace here and sit back on Doomblade. I guess I could have played Crypt Rat. Then we'd be at 12, and then we're tripping it to go to 8 against Affinity. That's bad. Deshaun McLean. I think it's kind of a cool setup, actually, the more I thought about it, because they start the school year off with a little bit of a 3-day week, and then they have a 4-day week because of the holiday, and then they get back into the swing of things. So that part of it, I was like, that's pretty cool. I don't want more damage. Let's get rid of this stuff. I didn't see a red source drop. I'll take 4. 4. Give me some more. 2 blast down. 1 fling down. Probably. This is what we want to see here because we have 1, 2, 3. Gotta watch my time here. 4 minutes. He's at 19. Finger Marauder is nice, but not going to win me the game all by itself. Thank you for that, M. Chimsky. All right. Again, Relic has just done nothing this game. I'll keep this. Try to keep my Ravens up. Not that I'm going to be using it next turn. I'll happily keep the crime and eat it until I see another Battle Rage or Fling hit the yard. All right. 1, 2. Oops. Forgot that I have to play this too. Oh, there we go. Play it. Now trip your Relic. Give me some life. No blocks for you. No red sources. Feeling all right. He's got 2 cards in hand. Actually, yeah, I'll lose crime now. I don't really not too worried about that. Stops an attack. I'm going to have 3 moments pieces in theory. Got another creature. This feels good. If I can attack here, he might pitch a bunch of stuff through the Atog, and then I can fog twice. That'll be fun. Cool. Let's put this guy first. Well, that didn't work out to plan, did it? That was terrible. Helps that he knew, though. We'll do this. Doink. Play Possum. No fling, no fling, wolfling. Well, we're going to gain life if that goes down. Boy, that really neuters a Tog, doesn't it? Alright. Let's bring this up. And let's, yeah. I'll lose on time, watch me. It's going to be ridiculous. Man, I don't even like that play. Let's undo that. Let's go. What a waste of time that was. I was just thinking, like, if he had a fling, that's gonna end badly. I mean, Galvanic Blast or fling. 2 minutes. going to try it here, though. I'm going to be met with a blast. Yes, I want to use the ability. I know, sometimes they have two, though. Who's he pointing that at? Okay. I said yield through this turn. Don't top deck a creature. Yes. Just forgot to right click my stops as if I need any more things to go wrong today. Let's not lose on time. 2 more swings, come on. Don't blame him for trying, that's his only out. I need to not yield and actually get something down here. That might be the nail in the coffin there. That'll help. Let's do this. Make sure to right click on that. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, quit drawing stuff. Son of a bitch, really? Alright. Oh boy. Doink. Oh, careful what I'm clicking on there. Alright. Looks like I'm going to fall apart here in the last few seconds. And I could have responded with a moment's peace there, but it ate up about another 10 seconds. Maybe I can find... I don't even know what the out is here. Removal? I could get a... There we go. Say what you will about top decks today. Finally had one good one for us. Quite a game. Unless he's got an answer here. Are we going to win with 10 seconds on the clock? Hey! Alright. Whew, that was rough. So rough. I'm going to take another break, guys. I'll be back in just a few after this twisted abomination.
Guys, Cody and the gang are at the park playing football with Down Darius Jackson.
Let's go! You're not going anywhere without your big game liquid slam.
Excellent!
Go long. This one's going downtown. Whoa!
Whoa! Now I got a full team. Yeah! Yeah!
Liquid slam!
Liquid slam!
Oh! Jesus Christ!
We gotta go! Help back! Help back!
Come on!
Oh. Tough day, kids? Well, I've got just the thing. How about some big game pizza pigskins?
Awesome!
Yeah!
Hungry got me in a grapple. Big game pizza pigskin is my hunger that you tackle. All day, every day, big
Touchdown,
game.
Mrs. D.
Big game pizza pigskins for your taste buds a touchdown.
Sack your hunger with Big Game Pizza Pigskins. Pizza that tastes better on a football. Always use a link for...
It were there that I lost me dear Silhana. She walked her last ledge, but folks, me loss is your gain. So it's in her memory, Silhana's Window Walkers was created. The finest window scrubbing in all of Ravnica. Cleaning where only flyers dare to soar.
Be reminding them they won't be getting blocked by new high prices with us, John.
Don't be getting blocked by high prices. Silhana's Window Walkers.
Guild Pack member since 1906.
And we're back, waiting for our last opponent. At least we're not going to get swept. Did not expect to beat Affinity. Really expected to beat Stompy and both Delver. So in the mirror universe, where Twitch doesn't hate me. And I got a little bit of a time machine. I think we might be 2-1, 3-1 at this point. That was brutal. That, if you remember, we had a opening 1 land screw. Usually 24 lands, but we did pitch the bog. So 23 lands in the deck, and both openers, 7 hands, had 1 land, and it was a Quicksand. There's 2 Quicksands. The 6 mana mulligan, 1 Quicksand. And then we finally drew decent. So let's see if we can go 2-3. Had 1 punt on the day, but I don't think it was a match determiner, if that's a word. All right. Come on, don't be one of these guys. Yeah, these ones are normally reversed. Run over Stumpy, run over Delver, but no, not today. Let me, I'll run over to the deck list here real quick since it's been a while. So far the thing in question is the Mulch. We got 3 of them, and I'm just thinking it might be better to just have another one of these and maybe 2 Rangers. I don't know. But boy, when you have Retrace, like if you draw this against Burn and then you top deck this, game's over. And same thing with Raven's Crime, when you top deck this against Control, you can really set up, like if you hit 3 or 4 lands, it gets really ridiculous. So I'll join it here. Silly Bolt. Yeah, that thing is almost never accurate. You think, alright. Get over there. Damn bouncy screen. Yeah, we want to play first. Alright, we got decent cards. We got ways to get stuff. I'll keep this. Wee bit flooded, but we are a Retrace deck after all, so we'll drop our flexibility and go, and we'll drop our next Jungle Hollow unless we sound something good. So, which one's win more there, Nimchimsky? I'm curious. Yeah, you're right. Probably talking about Mulch. I don't know about win more. It does win. Now, if this is burn, hopefully, let's see. Well, can't do anything yet, so we might as well gain some life. But I won't be gaining it for long. Let's find our Brownscale, if this is what I think it is. Yep. All right, well, the last round's going to be fast. We'll go over the deck list one more time. Not that anybody's going to rush out to build it the way it performed today, but... All right. Well, we need something in the yard for that to work. I guess we'll see if he wants to. Maybe he wants to get really a get you lava man. A runner might show up. We could block, or maybe he's got Searing Blaze and is just eager to use it. In that case, Murasa is only going to gain us 3 life if he drops a land, but. I might argue, though, Nimchimsky, that that's the only way you win against, like, not the only way, but I mean, it really helps against control. I mean, it's not like it shuts the door right then and there when you're already winning. It's just, it sets up that redundancy where it's like, they know you've got 3 or 4 lands in your hand and you just crimed them. It's like, do they really use that counter spell at that point? And then it starts. Then it begins. Come on, Lava Mancer, let me block him. I don't even know if it's worth attacking with the 2 life that we're probably preventing here. All right. So we can make ourselves discard if we had the if we knew we were going to draw this, but I'm just going to go crazy here. Crazy here. I'm going to keep my alchemist, I mean my imp back. I don't think 1 damage is worth trading for 2. Now we've got a Murasa target next turn. Imp's on defense. Opponent's a little flooded. We've got 2 Doomblades in the sideboard. Be hesitant. I've seen enough mono black around. It'd be really weird to bring those in main, but we'll see. So our opponent's going to have 2 cards left, and we're hopefully going to be at about 16. Well, let's make that about 15. A lot of amplifiers out. It's probably on a, what do you think? Fire Blast? Not a good card in this matchup. We'll do this while we can. Pulse of Murasa. I think I gotta save it for either playing it next or just discarding it and at least trading with something. You know, to keep the Firebrand Archer from hitting us for 2. Unfortunately, it's hitting us for 1 all the time through, so. Alright. Interesting play. I could see the logic in this. No. Now, do we want to flash this back? If we flash it back, we might dig up Syphon Life. But Syphon Life with 2 amplifiers on the board is going to net us like, well, it's just going to make it like a 2 damage spell instead of 4. And that's better than nothing, but at this stage it's almost more tempting to drop a Crypt Rat, trip it for 1, and at least kill the Archer. I'm not going to bring it back. Alright, Mulch feels good here. I'm going to make sure to use a black source in case I need to use Moment's Peace next turn, which is very possible. Let's do this. Burn, I like it. Not much else. Alright, well, I like this. We'll get these back. Play this and play the old hiding game. But I think we're dead here. I've only played Burn once before, and I just had Murasas all over the place. My Jungle Hollows were out. I had an early Stinkweed into an Angler, and it was like, whoa, this doesn't feel too bad, but We know where that story ends, right? Woo. Magma jet. Here it comes. I guess we could have crimed once and then kept a lone sandback. I'm just thinking he's on Lava Runner. For some strange reason. Sacrifice that. I truly think he just didn't see that. I think I got a Fire Blast here. Yep. Of course. Alright, down a game against Burn. This thing is starting to feel like a coriander. Yikes. I really don't agree with that one, Chimsky, even though I'm hemorrhaging losses. We're drawing lands to use them, not to draw other cards. What are we playing again? Burn. Alright. Bring in a Syphon Life. We saw quite a few creatures. I'm going to lean on the Doom Blades a little heavier than normal. I think I'm going to lose all the rats. I'm just going to use targeted removal here. We have Brownscale, 4 Pulse of Murasas. I haven't added those. Those were there and we still lost. But now we're adding in a 3rd Syphon Life. And I'll bring in another Raven's Crime too. Mulch proved pretty good. Treefolk's going to serve double duty on defense. This will be a nice finisher. I think we can maybe lose a Stinkweed. I don't think that's going to be that great. I still want it for the Dredge ability, but so we've got a little bit more target removal because he's playing about 4 more creatures so far that we saw than is normal. Just double check here. Yeah. Anyone? Pull a Ferris Bueller? Anyone? Watch is going to have a big curse game and we left these out, but they're kind of dead to that. I guess we could maybe bring in 1 and lose another imp. Let's try that. Whew. Stop the bleeding. Put him out of his misery. Could be worse. We have had, I think, 2 shows now where we went 0-5. Had a few more that are going to be like today, probably like a 1-4. It's going to happen when you do it this long. You're always playing new spicy stuff. We have 2 life spells. The land's okay, and we got an early removal. I think we keep this. I would really like maybe if this was another land, but yeah, we got 1. Maybe we'll dredge it up and go fetch it with Murasa and be able to kill a curse. That's the theory anyway. Opponent's down to 6 cards. Alright. I'm going to lead with Darkness. So that he thinks that whatever he puts out there, I'm going to kill it. I got a Disfigure in my hand. Your little Lava Mancer trick with Gitaxian Probe ain't going to work on me. Got to put it out there. Rift Bolt seems to be V-play. Alright. Well, Murasa's going to come online. I really wish that forest was another swamp. What we want to see here is like an Alchemist, so I can end of turn Doomblade it. I'm not saying anything that's rocket science here. Please be an Alchemist. No, I just wanted a tempo play there. Alright. Another card we don't really need. Really got to hold on to that for this. If I can start churning those things together. Come on, give me a land. Give me another swamp. Opponent's like, what is this thing? A punching bag? Down to 12. Nope. It's one thing I have never done is lost on time to burn. Done a lot of things in this game. That's not one of them. Okay. At this point, 1's not going to do it. If I draw dead again, I can at least discard and grab something with a Murasa. I mean, even a Raven's Crime on ourselves right now. Trip Murasa, or if he cycled a Forgotten Cave. Man. 6. God, this is just... Oh, man. Give us one swamp, and this is a different, or at least competitive here. Keep in mind, too, with all the epic screw that's been happening, how many forests are in this deck? What happened last game with double Quicksands? How many of those were there? 2. 2 out of 2? 2 out of 2. Hey, all right. But now we need to use it to use it. I'm going to try it now. Lightning Bolt, Fire Blast, Dead Meat. Stem the bleeding a tiny bit. In the games I played on the Gathering Tournament, really recommend you do that on Pauper Classic Tuesdays if you've got the time. We'll do a little thing after this, but fantastic little get-together. But man, Angler was just showing up, lighting people up. I was like, all right, here we go. Well, I think I'm going to target myself with this. We will discard. We'll discard Angler. Then we'll go get it again. Desperate play. What you gonna do? We're doing horrible, Zandinga. How dare you ask? Just rewind. Watch the suffering. We're 1 and 3. Okay, kind of like that. That cost him a card, but he knows we're after swamp, so hopefully another Murasa to go get the swamp back. That'd be a nice kick in the crotch play. Or that. I'll take that. We don't have much... yeah, I'll draw it. Got to do something with our turn. I'll stay back. We can kind of want to keep all that stuff there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe Angler next turn, depending. I'd really want to see an Alchemist show up so I can just kill it and get the benefit of the delve. What's up? Good to see you. Wish it was under better terms on my end. Like I said, I am flat up suffering here. At least we're not taking 2 with these. I think this guy overboarded. It's my new favorite phrase. Counter happy was the first one. And now there's overboarding. You know what? I'm going to moment's peace right now so I have something to eat for the Angler. We're running low on life. He's not really attacking. I don't see any Lavamancer show up. So we've got enough stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do it. Got to mount some sort of offense. You can just sit back and be a punching bag. We've got both our retrace spells in the yard. Opponent on about a 3.5 turn clock. Let's hope it's enough. Boy, Murasa's powerful. We were at 8. Oh, I appreciate that, Zandinga. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Every once in a while I'll be playing somebody. It's happening more and more lately. Signal spreading, I guess, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's you. And I'm like, huh? I kind of look behind me. I'm like, just like, you mean the old man that gets beat a bunch? And today, that's definitely the way it is. But that's kind of how things go when you're playing so much rogue. You got to experiment to find the new stuff. Really like seeing Mulch against Burn. Thinking you might be right, Chimsky. Maybe that's a sideboard card against Burn and Control. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth trying hard. I still like playing the deck, though, but I don't like losing on camera. That part sucks. So I was pretty sure this was a 3-2 deck. Let's say Mulch sideboard, maybe? But I think even if there was a hater in the room, they would have to admit those first 2 games. This could easily be a pretty good day. But we've all had them. You bring Burn to a tournament, and your opponent has a main deck COP red. Stinkweed's in the house. I'm going to do what I can while I can. I discard this, and hopefully it's not a land. Come on, be a 3 damage spell. That's a land. That's alright. At least Searing Blaze is only going to hit for 1, maybe? I don't know. I kind of lean that way, Shiraz, but I don't know if I'm being an echo chamber because, you know, I made it and I'm liking it. Not liking it right now, that's for sure. What's really maddening is, like, I'll log off in like 3 more hours. I'll come back on, have a glass of wine, go like 9-0. Of course, it's tournament room and stuff, but there'll be tournament regulars and such. But not even the record, just the fact that my draws would be just like it's designed to be, not this one quicksand draw 2 turns in a row sort of thing. We don't want the imp. We'll cancel that. We want lands. Lands. Well, this will help get us there a little bit. Treefolk, give me back my bog. Is that all we got? I will use it for life. Yes. Really want to see another what's the bring him back from the dead card that we just used? Didn't we just use one? I guess we didn't. Grim Discovery, yeah. That's the one. That's the ticket. Cancel that. All right. Eating Life, or I'm gonna err on the side of Eating Life in case they're just mana screwed here. We'll hit them for 3 a turn and gain 2 life a turn, and we might draw a way out as far as a way to get back Angler and speed up the clock a little bit. But how would dredging get me land, Shiraz? I mean, it'll get back the creature that I dredged, but I want to just draw in the lands. Here we go. Let's go. Eat the life. Come on over. Gotta have the lands. Oh, that's a duh. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just at that point, though, where as long as I've got one in my hand, I'm happy to just keep pitching them. Yeah, when I need them, I'll definitely do that, but having 2 in our hand... There's 3 damage. That kind of sucks. Oh. Interesting. Now I'd be tempted if I had a basic. Oh, I know. That's the whole cornerstone of the deck. I just... 2, 3. I'm trying to activate Syphon, not pay a 3 mana for a Treefolk till I absolutely need it. Keeping up on the life. Zap. Definitely, if I didn't have any lands in my hand, I would definitely do that. So I would guarantee him the next turn, but... So usually, like, first game would be something like this, because we do have Murasa main, and we have quite a bit of life main, but boy, where are his creatures? We kind of overboarded ourselves with... There's one. Alright. Now might be a good turn to Mulch, because I'm going to use 2 to that, and then I can I'll Stinkweed now. Alright. Let me Edict here. Raven's Crime. Be something good. Not a mountain. Alright. It's not terrible. Needle drop it is. 18 with 2 lands I'm not too worried about. Might be better to just start stripping hands here. Encourage him to get his creatures out so we can Doomblade him. You know what's going to be crazy is if we win this, we really... I don't think we could have... yeah, we could have had a really good day if the cards just fell a tiny bit different. And I think just maybe like a 7% tweak to the mulch count and stuff. I'll try it again. I'm foolhardy enough to do it. Focused. If I 5-0, I'll definitely list it. Let's go really turn on the hate now. Let's see, do we have a basic swamp? We do. I'm going to play that one, then I'm going to pitch this one just to get rid of what's in his hand here. Did I grab that? Oh, okay. 1-1 against Burn. Let's hope we make it a 2. I'm really, boy, that seemed incredibly random. We saw so many creatures game 1. Like, he had the Archer, he had that. I guess that's really about it, right? We didn't see the Lavamancer yet. I think he's probably just on that old build of the Archer Alchemist, yeah. JFF tab. I am not quite sure. Pauper Tim, hey, good to see you. Sorry I'm reading up. Don't be alarmed if I'm not that late to the party. All right, I'm going to do the superstitious shuffle here. We need all the help we can get today, the way our day's been going. I'll probably draw like double Moment's Peace into a forest only quicksand draw and have a bunch of black spells here. Ooh, I don't really need Moment's Peace. I'd rather have Stinkweed Imp show up. When I saw that, I was like, ugh, outside of a really aggressive Archer draw, we've got enough creatures to get in the way of stuff. In fact, I might want to lose this one and just, heck, maybe even a Fume Spitter for the speed of it. Maybe go like that. Got 3 imps, 2 spitters. They can take out an Archer in a pinch. What are you going to do? Maybe I can pitch it and Pulse of Murasa it. There's that angle, so I think that's a better call. But I think here we go. Actually, I think if we move this Ash Barrens right here, we're going to win. Yeah! Got 1 Elder. Haven't seen much more. Got rid of all the pieces in the end, though. Alright, I see a Retrace card that gains life, that discards, and I see technically 4 lands. So we're going to keep this. Yeah, we'll keep it. Of course, now if he's got Molten Rains, this is going to hurt. Man, going to be like game 1 life, boom, splat, time walk. Maybe he's like, man, he just had basics. I'm getting rid of these things. Hopefully that's what he did. Or she. Aha. Hollow for the life. Jungle for the wife. Gonna cry him early. And hope he doesn't draw anything too burly. What's this? Darn, where is our removal now? Got the amplifier showing up. Alright, Operation Destroy Hand. Zap. Don't be a mountain. Don't be a mountain. Be something good. Oh, that's good. Zap. Why, I love Retrace. Or, I mean, in discard form, discard's often dead. You get to choose when to do it. We just stopped 8, actually 10 damage. Good times. I think we know our game plan for the next turn, too. So we've got our Treefolk in hand, Mulch, and Syphon Life to really stir things up. I just kind of want to top deck like a Chainer's Edict. Doomblade, you know. Ooh. Zambrini, what do you usually play? Names all run together. The only thing I know when I look at somebody's name, if they're like a regular writer or if they're a tournament regular. But if I'm just in the casual rooms, I also can kind of tell if I've never played somebody before and I'm sure of it. It's like, I get that stuff all the time. All right, we're going to ditch this. We're going to have fun next turn. Molten Rain. We're going to ditch this. He's like, how many lands does this guy run? Probably going to hit us for 3. Oh, okay. Got him in top deck mode. Zambini. Nice. Sounds like a good kind of spaghetti. All right, we'll drop this. I've got Syphon in hand. I'm gonna play for the speed play here. Oh, come on, don't top deck a Molten Rain. Our opponent's Hellbent. We're at 16. Feeling all right. It'd be nice to grab a Doomblade. We're going to be at 10 real quick. Treefolk play into another Raven's Crime. Might be the Ray. And then after that, it'll just be Syphon, 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 Syphon. I love me some Retrace. Before I'm dead, I want to build a deck that just wins with Syphon Life. Just love it. Gets around all the damage effects. Alright. I'm going to start gaining life now, guys. I know what I said earlier. I was lying. I'll do that. I'll play a swamp, and then I'll kind of hold out. I just want to get, you know, that comfy feeling against burn where you're like, yeah, top decking. I already got rid of 2 fire blasts. I mean, we would be dead without that Raven's Crime. Already. Might still be. Yeah, blue back with Dredge. And that was one of my first thoughts too when I saw that rotated into the common realm. It was like, whoa. I've got it. I love taking anything that's downshifted. I like playing the original, so sometimes people will be like, what? It's broken. It's like, no, no, no. Or like the that beetle that's a rare. That's always good times. Come on, Murasa. No. All right. Well, it's Syphon time. I'll discard this. I'm going to play Mulch here because I really want to just set up. We've got 1, 2, 3. I do want to have one more land out so I can double Syphon. That would be pretty sweet. Oops. I better talk about double verbiage. The hell. Dun dun dun. Dredge out was fun times. Oh man. What a kick in the crotch. Look at this. There's 6 damage. Actually like 12. Because you take 6, I gain 6. We got a Rot Farm too. Woo! Good times. Still not. Boy. Could string together a few needle drops and I could be singing a different tune. Raven's Crime's not going to do anything at this stage. I think a Molten Rain's headed our way. Nope. Hardcast Rift Bolt. All right. Interesting play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So check this out. This is when Retrace gets real fun. We're going to go 1, 2. Well, we could get really fun and just go like this. Which land should we get, huh? We'll grab Forest. Go back up to real healthy lengths. I was going to drop double Retrace, but we'll do that next turn. 1, 2, 3. That's Syphon Life. I'll take out a Wilds. Feeling like we're rounding the corner here. He can do about 4 a turn if he top decks every turn. Spiraling Embers. 3 in a rid. Return equals the number of cards in your hand. Interesting. What I was trying to say though, discard. I've always liked discard. I love Black Mage tricks, everything about them. But y'all know that feeling when you've got Wretch Mind in your hand, and your opponent's just dropping everything. They've got enough lands that they can just play stuff, and unless it's against control, it can be dead. Raven just kind of sits there as like a 0.5 card, and if you want it, it's great. If not, it's not costing you a draw and stuff, and even better, it helps out later on. So discard a land. Alright, we'll go like this. Eat some life. I'm going to drop the farm. Return the tap swamp. Then we'll Syphon Life again. Alright. Double Syphon Technology. I think he might just be holding a land there, or maybe a Searing Blaze. Which might be relevant when we bring up our Tilling Treefolk. Waiting for our land himself, maybe. No end of turn shenanigans. There's some good damage. This could get scary quick. Man, oh man, where's our removal? Alright, well, I'm going to play this one so he can't attack. Play this so he can't attack. We'll reset our land hands here. Dun, dun, dun. We'll grab these guys. Go from here. Yeah. We'll eat some life. Discard that. Gonna play this, or can I play it? Nope, I can't. Alright, I guess I'm done. I can crime here. Let's see. He's only got 1. Let's see what it is. Be a Fire Blast. Searing Blaze, maybe? Oh, yeah. We take 5. Can't really call that a bait move, though. I'm sure it was aimed at our head anyway, since we've got Quicksand out. How do we get to 13 again? We've just been eating life all the time. Boy, a sequence of needle drops again here. Ew. That could get scary. Hand modifier. What about that merfolk that Fog uses? Draw 7 more cards. Or Tolarian wins. Is that what you guys are talking about? I haven't read up in the chat. Sorry. Spiraling Embers. I mean, it counts the number of cards as part of like the spell requirement. I get it. Sorry, I was a bit late to the party. Well, that's a big wall of nothing right now. Eat it. Play this dude with 0 targets. Maybe he's gonna draw a curse. We will see. What we really want to see is either a Mulch or another Treefolk. That would be pretty cool. What's he got? What's he got? Boy, I wonder how much life we've actually eaten. Seems like we should be way higher than that, like at the 18 or something, but man, this is not feeling good. Next turn, we attack. Pulse of Murasa would be really nice. Go to 14. 16. He'd be at 4. Attack. Good times. Whew, man. Felt like we just had this easy, and now it's just like, what is going on? Lock that any day of the week. So you got like Tamir Battle Rage, or what is this play? Searing Blaze. Okay. Getting in as much damage as he can. I don't know if it's worth the... Gets rid of the 1. Okay. I'm at 5. Yes. Could be at 4. Whew. Good timing. This is getting scary. He could still just top deck you know who and splat. Oh, what I'd do for a... You know, the way today's going, I won't even be surprised about that. We've got get to defense. Maybe I should have an artifact land in here so I can blow it up. I've got him in 2 turns regardless. So he needs Fire Blast. Is today going to go like it's been going? That'll help. Ooh, okay. Well, we went 2-3. And should have really done better. And it's... I had 1 punt, and it didn't... That I can remember, it did not cause a shift in game there. So, yeah, I know it might sound like I got delusions of grandeur or something, but I could easily see today the matchups we had, because the hardest one was Affinity, and it felt the hardest, and I think we got lucky winning that one. It was one of our only wins. But man, this thing usually... Look at this board. It screams against Delver and Stompy. We've got 3 Rats main. We've got 4 Stinkweed Imps. Oh, did something go wrong? We have 4 Pulse of Murasas. And then we've got this Retrace mechanic that just keeps going. And there's some more life gain that blocks ninjas and Stompy all day long. And then, oh, sorry, we got Moment's Peace. And all of this is organic, and it keeps coming back around, and we're able to draw stuff out of this. It's just... it's really... I'm more, I think, frustrated with this outing than any other time, because it's Bad beats are one thing. That just really felt like a ghost in the machine. Anyway, whining aside, go over the deck list here. We got 2 Ash Barrens, 2 Bogs, 3 Wilds, 2 Forests, 3 Rot Farms, 4 Jungle Hollows, 2 Quicksands, which you can recur via this nice little combo here, or getting stuff back with the Grim Discovery and such. Only 1 Angler. I really feel that's about the right number with so much recursion in the Grim Discovery. I did used to run 4 of these, but without any like pitch creatures. Maybe 4 is the right number and we lose Mulch. I definitely want to... I'm going to lose Mulch right now just so I get the little thing like this needs attention, and because I think having one of these early, if we had like a even like a Sakura Tribe Elder or another one of these, just some way of getting early mana, and maybe instead of leaning on the Jungle Hollows, we go with Terramorphic Expanse and bring up this count too. So I'm serious. I really do like this deck. Thank you for that, Pauper Tim. I'm liking it too. It's close. I thought it was almost there the way it was playing the week before, but stop me if you've heard that one before, right? It's not going to show up on Twitch. It's like crash and burn. But anyway, guys, I got to take my little man off to parkour. Been a good 3-hour show. Thanks for hanging out with me with this whole GP Richmond thing. Usually we've got really quiet shows when that goes down, but as usual, I'll be the silly dude online all weekend long, hoping to meet a bunch of you, if only digitally. And until then, we'll see you next time on Pauperganda.
She's a wolf in mouse clothing. The mouse's ghostly howl stakes claim to...